Hello and welcome to the Lunarian Enigma. I'm Illusion Ghost, and this is episode 9. So in this episode, we delve deeper into our imprisonment at the camp. Stuff gets a little fuzzy at the end, and we somehow end up swinging the entire campaign to a different direction. It's going to be interesting to see where it goes. Even Pat, the DM, doesn't get to do this often, so I'm sure he's happy to switch things up. I'm sure it'll be exciting. And I want to apologize for late videos and stuff. I don't know. I've been falling off for a little bit because no one really watches them. So who am I talking to? Myself. Anyway, without further ado, the Lunarian Enigma.
Yeah, I've decided that I'm gonna switch the places of Gron and Borgo, because I don't, in a situation like this, I don't really want to penalize you guys because somebody didn't show up to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because it's like fucking life or death right now. So what I've said is I've switched the places of Gron and Borgo, and I switched the hit point numbers.
Yay.
What hit points have I got?
You will be on 11 hit points.
Okay.
It's not too
You'll
bad.
be on one.
Yeah.
Now I feel less bad about leaving Borgo behind.
But yeah, Gron is now unconscious on the floor, and
Under the
Borgo
table.
is. Yes. Right. So now that we're all here, would somebody like to run us through the events of last session?
It'd be the one taking the lead, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Are you ready to go, Joe? By the way.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Cool. Right. So if someone would like to take us through the events of last week.
Didn't we wake up after being captured? That was it.
You did. Yes, you were captured. Yes.
And we made our escape, and we went into this unknown cave, and we killed some motherfuckers. And now we are facing the blue dragonborn
Language.
Rosa. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oh, and what a name it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And the bong,
No, lighting a cigarette.
even worse.
Fuck up.
At least the bong is healthier for you.
Oh, nothing entering your body's healthy.
Oh,
Nothing-
but
Not even
Yeah,
food
man.
or water.
That oxygen dihydride, man. That
Yeah,
shit is
not
dangerous.
food, water, or not food, water, or
You know,
oxygen.
every single person who has ever been exposed to oxygen dihydride, right, has died. Every single one.
See, exactly. That's
100%
what I'm trying to
mortality
make
rate.
here.
Yeah. It's
See?
a dangerous chemical.
See, you're listening to a British scientist, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Which makes it like 10 times more fucking real.
what are the Brits known for? I don't think
I
they're
don't know.
known
I
for
think
science.
it's just his accent. I don't know.
We've
man.
been pretty good on the whole science front. Like, not gonna lie, like.
The Australians are pretty much the best, I think, on the science front, like the specialist science ones.
Yeah, like in terms of science Nobel prizes per capita, we're up there, like per
Yeah.
capita. But we're above the US per capita.
I think we're the best at like cancer, though. I think that's what we're good at because everyone fucking gets it.
Yeah. Well, maybe you shouldn't live in a ridiculous place then.
Yeah, live under the sun.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you're basically in space in Australia, like.
Uh,
Yeah. Right. So, you guys went into this cave.
I need to see where I am. I can't remember where I am.
Yes. So you beat up a bunch of guys. I will drag you to there now.
Because I didn't see what they saw if I was there, sort of thing.
Yes. So you beat up a bunch of guys, who were just in the room, minding their own business. You beat them up. You killed them all, and so you heard some footsteps coming from the corridor to the northeast and the corridor from which you came from to the south. You chose to run northwards through the cave system, and you've just rounded the corner and seen Language Rosa flanked by 2 armed guards going down the corridor towards you. I'm going to roll their initiative now.
I guess we roll ours as
Nice.
well. Or... no,
we'll keep the same initiative from last week. It's still up
Okay.
there.
And
Oh, yeah,
I
'cause we're
threw the
still in
barrel
combat,
at them.
yeah.
Ah, yes.
The barrel of
Please
the guy.
roll a different initiative.
Yeah.
Please don't throw the barrel. No.
Too late.
That's our 15 hundo right there.
Bro,
He'll survive.
We won't live to get it.
Yeah, but you gotta have aspirations, man.
He'll survive. He's in a barrel.
Well,
One critically failed.
yeah. I mean, I had that's the language roaster on the one.
I was gonna be like, please don't just give her the 18.
No, I've got the order in my head.
So does the that's some of the people behind us as well in that initiative roll.
Yep.
Yep.
So there's three
One
in
of them is
front,
the
two in
mofo.
back.
There's people behind me. God damn
Yup.
it. I want to turn into a rock.
Oh,
Kanan
you a druid.
and he probably wishes it right now. Kanan
why are
and
we
Ander
in
need
the
to switch
front?
places.
Wait, what?
I've got no right.
Kanan
I
and
got-
Ander need to switch places, and
That's fine. That's fine.
I got no rage if I went unconscious, do I? But if I didn't go unconscious, then I would.
No,
I like that
you're now fucking Greg.
Yeah, but did he go unconscious at all? Because that's what I mean. Like, am I still in rage or am I out of rage now? I'm just trying to play it.
No, he
Um,
didn't go unconscious. He went to
did
1
you-
HP and then I healed him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say because you guys spent a bit of you spent a little bit of time looting the guys in the room. I'll say that your rage has just ended.
Okay, yeah, sweet. So I'm still at
The
0. I
rage-
can't cast it at all again. I used it
Yes.
twice today.
Yeah, I'm out as well.
Yep.
That's not good.
Yeah,
That is
Hell
not
nuts.
good.
but I haven't been hit yet, so I still have full health.
I've got one.
But my health isn't like much. I mean, I'm only 20.
Right. Okay. So we shall begin in a second.
can I get a surprise round of throwing the barrel at them?
Okay, so that wouldn't necessarily be a surprise round. So we will start the initiative order again. That can be your action in your turn, and I might give them penalties on their save because they are surprised. But it wouldn't give you a surprise round.
Wait, I already have an
Okay.
initiative?
Yeah, well,
We're
I'm
just
just using
keeping
the same
the
one
old
from
one.
last week.
Oh, okay.
Because we're still in combat, per se.
Yeah, we never really stopped being in combat. Okay. So some people you can't see are moving up.
Thanks for letting us know, Pat.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I'm not just doing nothing. Right. Okay, so the Archaeo are just in his barrel. Okay, so the only person that there's a crossbowman. He moves so he can shoot between his friends. He takes a shot at Gauls because he's the only target he has a clean shot on.
Go for it.
Okay, so the shot flies wide. It knocks
Wow,
him,
that was a bad roll.
It knocks some rock shards off the wall. You feel shards of rock spatter over your face, but otherwise you're unharmed. Right, Gauze is up.
I'm throwing the barrel at them. Strength check or
Yeah, that'll be a strength check to push the barrel.
Do it. Push the barrel. Fuck that guy in the barrel.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll the barrel. It cascades forward. You hear some grunts and moans from inside the barrel. They'll be rolling.
do they hear them?
They'll be rolling at disadvantage because you got that 20. I'll make them roll at disadvantage because on their saves.
All right.
Oh man, that's fucking funny.
That's the roll we needed to start it off. That upped it to a 60-40 chance.
You know what's gonna happen next? Borgo's gonna roll a fucking nat one.
And decapitate Powell.
Yeah. That would be just so classic.
Classic.
What's that? 5 and an 11 so far. They're pretty low. And a 6, basically, 'cause that'll be lowest.
Yeah.
No,
Right,
it's a
okay.
5, 11, and a 6. Or
Okay,
no.
so you've knocked all of them off. You've knocked them off balance. So language Rosa, she it takes like her as just as she goes to put her weight on her right leg, the barrel just takes it out from under her. She gets knocked prone. The other two manage to the spearman kind of gets hit in the side and gets thrown against the wall. And he's also knocked prone. But the crossbowman manages to step out of the way.
Okay.
Anything else?
Got a bonus action and movement. I couldn't get it. I have to take the attack action to get my bonus action attack, don't I?
Yes.
All right. Well then.
I mean,
just-
if you want, what do you want to do? Like, what are you trying to do narratively?
Nothing really. I'm just trying to stab him with my offhand short sword.
Okay, well, I mean, if you wanted to like throw it as part of the same action as pushing the barrel, then I'd probably allow that.
All right, then let's switch it up to a dagger then, because that's what I'd throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you have that. So who are you throwing it at?
Let's go with the spearman.
Okay. Okay. You throw the dagger at him. It hits him. It hits him in the shoulder. It was like, but it was like the butt of the dagger first. So you threw it pretty hard. So it'll probably have left a nasty bruise, but it's it's not going to knock him down.
Okay. That's it.
Cool. Borgo.
And Borgo's gonna step forward because he can't see jack shit.
Mhm.
That's 5. That'd be 10 roughly.
Mhm.
Okay. I gotta zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. I guess it'll be 10 to move there because it's a squeeze through.
What's that? Sorry.
No, it's
No. It's fine. It's fine.
He's gonna run up and smash the guy on the ground, I guess. Because he can't really move any further.
Okay. So who are you hitting? Okay. So you're hitting the spearman.
Okay, is that advantage or anything because he's on the ground?
Yeah, you'll have advantage because he's prone. Okay. That's a hit. Okay. So
Very nice.
you stumble a bit as you go towards him. But his like helmet was kind of knocked off by knocked aside by the dagger throw, and you swing the halberd into his head, and it just
great
like
axe.
it lands. I think it's a halberd right now.
Yeah, we have a
'cause
halberd right now.
You lost
Yeah.
you lost the great axe.
Oh, that's
and
right. Yeah,
it-
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, the flat of it hits him, but it doesn't matter. Like the sheer strength of the blow cracks his skull, and he falls to the ground. Anything else?
That's all I can do, really. I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ander.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move up because I can't see. Okay, so wait, which spearman is dead? That one, okay. Can I move past? Can I just like jump over Language Rosa?
She's unconscious, so
She's
not
she's
unconscious,
prone. She's on the
Alright,
ground.
yeah.
He's not on.
Like
Alright, fuck it, I'll just go up
might
here.
Be able to,
Oh, whoops.
squeeze through. That'd be. You probably have the movement to do it.
You
Yeah.
can do that. It's,
Can I get to that crossbowman? Is what I'm asking.
it'd be kind of difficult. But you think you could probably do it? Like you could
Can
push
I
past
stand on this
Borgo.
guy's dead body or something?
It'd
Yeah.
be probably roughly about 25 movement from where you were, and you only moved
All right,
5
that's
up,
fine.
didn't you?
Stand on this guy's dead body, and I want to longsword this motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So as you go to step in to make your swing, the guy's like leg twitches underneath you and knocks your balance off. So your edge alignment was kind of off, and the blow just like scraped off his chainmail harmlessly.
Wait, you went for the guy that was prone?
No, he went for the guy that's.
The crossbowman
The
that's not
crossbow.
prone.
Okay, I can't see anything. I just wasn't sure.
I'm standing on the guy who died, his body, and
He's
it
a dead
twitched.
guy. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So we're on to the spearman. We can take that out.
Now I can't
Kane-
remember. Do these guys have any of their armor still on? No, they don't, do they?
What?
I think you might have got like chain shirts or something off the.
Oh, that's
off the
right.
guards on the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah. Those two did. Yeah.
Is
Uh,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Is language how the fuck
Language Rosa.
language Rosa? Is she prone?
Yeah, she's prone at the moment. She got knocked down.
Okay, so that was 15.
Whoops.
Then I don't know if I can put my character on him, but I'm gonna go up through Borgo and Ander and down behind her. I have 35 movements. So
Yeah.
That's probably just enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
let's see. I have
You
30.
can
I would have
push
5 more,
past
but
them.
that's fine.
It's getting really crowded in here. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be in front of her when she fucking shoots some breath at me. All right. And she's prone, right? So I have advantage.
yeah.
Swing on her. Okay. Let me find
Just
out where
don't
that
kill
button
her.
is.
The disadvantage is at the top right of your character sheet.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I have it like condensed into a smaller. Okay, hold on.
Or you could just
Pow.
to,
Oh,
like,
natty twin, and I get the double damage.
Not bad.
if-
Not bad. Yeah.
Is she dead?
Okay.
Oh wait, I get an extra.
So 15 plus 7 slashing damage.
I also get an extra D12 because of reckless attack. Wait, what is it called? Savage attacks. So an extra 5 also. Unless that's the plus 7 in there. Oh, that's already doing it. Sorry.
No. +7's part of the
No,
natural.
you got the crit.
No, it's
that.
Yeah,
It
no,
says
no.
half orc savage attacks.
Yeah,
see?
I turned it on. Half orc savage attacks.
Yeah.
So that is added with it. So don't disregard that plus 5 at the bottom.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. 22 hit point. 22 slashing damage. Jeez.
I don't.
Wait,
give a
that
fuck.
doesn't-
Pretty good.
Killer.
You only rolled 1d12 on the crit. Have you not got the crit up?
I don't know. Wait, let's see. D12 plus 3 strength.
No, he's
Okay.
missing one d12. Your crit modifier isn't turned on.
I don't know how to.
Yeah.
It should be.
Hang on. So
Just take that extra D12 then.
yeah.
yeah,
Sorry,
meant to
I'm
have
just trying to work out where this plus 7s come from.
It's the savage attacks.
Yeah. So you got savage attacks. So you got plus 3 from your strength, then plus 2 from savage attacks. Plus
wait,
2
no,
from
no,
savage
the
attack.
plus,
I forgot
Oh, I
about
know.
yeah, the
last
plus
feature.
7 is
Oh,
doing
yeah.
the crit and the savage attacks. If you look, it's a D12 plus D12, and it's 5 plus 2. So that's where the 7's coming from.
Oh, that's your second D12 roll.
Yeah,
Right,
so
got
it does
Got
the
it.
crit and the savage attack together.
That's
Okay,
a bit
that's
weird.
interesting. Yeah.
But all right.
I just rolled. I just got low on them, but either way, yeah. So 22.
Yeah. It still doesn't really fucking matter, I don't think.
Yeah, 22. Okay. Yep. Okay. So yeah, you bring a mighty blow down upon her head. You dent her helmet quite badly. But you dent her helmet quite badly, but she's still kind of groggily moving.
Bitch.
We've just smacked them hard, eh?
That's the job right now.
All right, that's it for me. I guess I got nothing else I can really do.
Yeah. Cool.
Came in hot though.
Yes.
The guys from behind can hear all this fucking smashing and shit.
Cool. Take Ron out. Cool. So Language Rosa gets up. She looks around at you, Joe. Like there's like you know like that bit out of that bit in Jurassic Park with like the thing with like the where it's like neck things just all splay out like and it goes like that. It's like that.
The Dilophosaurus.
Yeah. So she darts past you. And tries to try and get behind you.
Attack of opportunity.
Yes, you'll trigger. You get your
Powell
attack
too?
opportunity. Powell will also get one, yes, if he wishes.
Yes, pal, fucking do it.
I want to fucking kill her, you know?
Kill her.
I want to capture her.
Fuck her. We can pick her head up and be like, "Get the fuck away! We just killed your bitch.
Alright, fuck
Cut her
it.
fucking head off."
You're lucky I hit low as well.
Yeah. Okay. So are you okay? So as she goes to step away from Borgo, you
It's
you
when she's
you hit.
10 foot away from me. So when she gets to the far end.
Yeah. So
Like-
you hit her in the back of the head with your like as you go to swing, you think you could either knock her out or kill her here. Like you could flip your you could flip your halberd
It's just
around so you hit her with the flat in the head.
I'm swinging it wildly anyway, so I probably would have hit flat. I'm
Yeah.
not really.
Well, what I'm saying is, I do want to take her alive. You get that option if you want to here.
Don't! Don't!
Oh, yo, we can hostage that bitch. I would say yes.
That's
I was gonna-
what I want. I thought that was the plan from the beginning, you motherfuckers.
Well,
but-
yeah,
but
when
I'm
you-
thinking-
I don't know.
I'm thinking lopping off her head and having it just a fucking hold in front of everyone would be cool
It's-
as well.
You got 3 seconds to make the decision. 3,
go
Ah,
Borgo.
snitch.
2, 1.
I'm just gonna lop her head off because
Right.
it's gone
Okay.
bad either way.
Langrissa's dead. Her head flies across the room.
Does that do like a will save for these other guys?
For that guy,
Maybe if we
maybe
were in
he's
Pathfinder.
surrounded now.
Okay. So the crossbowman looks utterly terrified.
Back the fuck up.
Man, you guys are rolling for fucking real today. Like,
Is this like out of initiative? Can we do some stuff?
no, not yet.
Ugh.
Pat, you gave us a
Um,
50-50 and we said hell no.
Yeah.
And we're probably all going to be dead because they don't have their leader anymore. They're going to be enraged, but whatever. The town's probably going to survive.
That's what matters.
God damn it, Borgo.
The crossbowman looks around. The crossbowman throws down his crossbow and falls on his knees and says, "I surrender. Don't hurt me."
See? It was all for the good.
Alright. Can I speak to him?
Yeah. Well, what do you want to say?
Where does this cave lead?
He says, "It's the language house. I had a magic circle in the back of the cave. I don't know anymore. Please don't hurt me."
Call off
Oh,
your
crap.
men. Tell all your boys to get the hell out of here. And we'll spare you.
I'm just a private. I can't do that. I don't have that sort of authority.
Who does? Other than the bitch we just beheaded.
Probably the mage.
Maybe Nikolyev. Maybe
What's his name?
Nikolyev was the name he used.
Nikoliev. Okay.
Alright. Can I pick up her head? Because I want it. Because
Oh, Borgo's
my
already
dead
laid
sister's
claim to
skull is
that.
gone now.
Okay, right. So we're okay. So we'll move on with the initiative now. You can do that next time.
Well, at least we didn't get dragon breathed.
It was close. She was going to if she'd made that move.
Yeah, thank God.
And Borgo just comes out with the fucking.
These crits. We're just critting them back to back like that.
Right, Gauls, what are we doing?
First off, I'm going to try and search your body. I heard
Okay.
something about a magic circle. Would I know anything about it?
Do you know stuff about magic?
Sort of. A little.
Okay. Well, make an Arcana check then.
Not a bad
Okay.
roll.
So, like magic circles are used for quite a lot of things. It could be anything. So you're searching her body. Can you make an investigation check, please?
Okay. Come on. Ugh, so close.
Too
Okay.
dark.
Yeah. So you pat her down, but your hands are shaking with the adrenaline. Like you're not doing a very good job of it. There's a coin purse at her belt with like 150 gold pieces in it. You notice the sword she had. You notice that looks very it looks very stylized. It's made in the style of the old empire.
I'm sorry, real quick. I was reading an important text. What was the Arcana check for?
He wanted to try and see what he knew about summoning magic circles.
Ah,
Yeah, the sword has an inscription in ancient Ilfan on the blade, and
Little
the
long
hilt
sword?
has like a large ruby inlaid in it. It's a longsword.
I speak ancient Illifan. Oh wait, no, I speak modern. Never mind. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm going to take
Albus.
both things, I guess. The gold and the sword.
Yep. Cool.
I wonder what the
All
sword does, because we can two-hand it.
right, what's the plan? What do we do?
Well,
We're
did
still in initiative, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
The other guy
I
has
know.
to surrender.
I'm
Wait, no, there's
just
no.
saying that to you guys, or to your characters and to you.
Well,
so
what's
we
some
take her
initiative?
head and
Yeah, I think
Well,
you take that
he's
as
just
like a
asking
trophy.
us, right?
That's like a fearful trophy right there.
yeah, I say
Hey,
we take her
Bulgar.
head, walk out of the cave, and tell them all to fuck off.
What if they don't stand down? Then we just walk out there with a head.
Borgo wants to
Then-
annihilate.
Then we're dead.
Borgo wants to annihilate this wizard as well before we do anything, and
Yeah.
have both there.
And we gotta go back for Gron as well, who's just like passed out.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking about setting an ambusher up ahead.
Or do you guys want to check out this magic circle?
That's what I mean. Keep heading that way, away from the fucking people that are chasing
Maybe it'll
us.
teleport us or something.
That's what I'm kind of thinking it is, but
Yeah,
But I
it
still
could
wanna
be
a lot
murder
of
this-
things.
I still want to murder this guy before I jump in it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If I get a chance, I want to just cleave his head off.
Wait, can we ask this
Alright,
guy
well-
next to us real quick? Like, or is it we still continuing? Can we ask him?
What do you want to say to him?
Who was like more in control? Like, was he telling her what to do, or was she telling him what to do?
I think it was. I think he was telling. I think she was under his command.
Okay, so he's the bigger one. So
No.
that's rough.
The ball guy has it down pat, see?
Yeah, so he's the head of it all. She's like the muscle. Shit. So that means we still got a big fight ahead of us, and we're all still pretty well. I'm not, but most of us are pretty like fucked up.
I say we head towards the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. So we should tell this guy like go, like you're free. Go send word that, or some shit. You know, like tell him their leader's dead. Back off. They have
Okay.
the same fate type thing. You know.
Why don't we just take him with us? Because he's gonna talk to the black guy.
I
What a
think
guy
I can
wearing
count this
black.
down. I'm gonna just like grab him by whatever's like whatever he's wearing, just his chainmail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lift him up to my face. You're gonna go down there. You're gonna tell them they either come in and die, or they leave us the hell alone. If you don't, I'm gonna chop your head off right now. Run.
He says, "Oh, thank you. You're generous. Thank you." As he runs off down the corridor.
Intimidation check just in case.
He's going to shoot us in the back, you know, now.
He dropped his crossbow. His crossbow's on the ground next to you.
Okay,
Is it a heavy
all good.
crossbow? Oh wait, no, I think I already picked one up again. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's a heavy crossbow. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked
I'll
Okay.
take it.
Is Gore's going to
I'm
move
good
forward
with
any
it.
after all that, or?
Yeah. So
And
what are you doing?
Is our guy unconscious that was in the barrel? Like, what's going on with him? Did we see what happened to him?
The barrel's kind of like it's on its side, so it's kind of fidgeting on the floor.
I'm just gonna roll it along.
Yeah, can
Okay.
we start moving up.
Just
now?
rolling it down the wall.
Okay, so move
Stand
to
up,
where,
buddy.
where you're going, and then I'll
Can I
move
pick
the
up her
barrel.
head first too?
Do we hear?
Yeah,
anything coming
you've got
from-
that.
Do we hear anything coming from the north now? Anything else? Or is
It's all quiet. It's all quiet from the north, but it's kind of
Okay.
hard to tell because everything's. No, don't. We're not out of initiative order yet.
Oh, sorry.
So
Oh.
just goes.
Might be.
Yeah.
Okay, as he moves forward, I'm going to quickly check the body because he looked like he was doing a bad job at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some stuff.
Yeah. So make an investigation check.
I'm not great at it, but I think he didn't do a very
Okay. So you look over the body.
Doesn't look like
Inside a pouch, just behind a breastplate. There's like you find that there's like a little pouch with a scroll in it.
Hello.
I'll grab that and just run forward, I guess.
Yeah. So do you move?
So 5, 15, 20, 25. Can I dash as well? Or does that
Yeah, you can dash. Yeah, that's that. Well, you use your action to search the body. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was
yeah,
asking. Yeah.
that wouldn't be a dash. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so there. I'd be there. Yeah. Because I can't use my action after I've searched the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Ander.
So first I'm gonna pick up the head, and then could I search the body too, and then move?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
too
You can
much?
give it a quick look over.
Investigation.
If it's low, you know I'm certain as well.
Cool. So you look over the body. You pass it down as well. You found another couple of scrolls. And you can't really you can't see anything else. There's a dagger strapped across the small of her back, and she's got a shield, a large wooden shield. But other than that, you don't really find anything.
All right, well then I'll move. That's 15, and can't move there yet. Okay.
They take like 10 foot there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. I think I used all my shit.
Cool. Kanan.
Do I want that dagger or what?
Does it look fancy or anything, or does it look like a regular dagger? Like
just
these?
look-
It's just a regular dagger.
We need all
Yeah,
the
no,
gear we can get, dude. We have nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take. Can I grab the dagger off of her since it's just like sitting on her back like that?
Yeah, sure. You can add a dagger to your inventory.
I'll do that after when it's not my turn for us. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Just,
You probably get beside me. That's probably about the best you can go.
well, I can move. You can move.
Yeah, well,
through
he's
allies,
got his
right?
dash available. Like, yeah, you can move through.
Yeah.
You can move through them. Yeah.
You can get all the way up there
Wait, that's
if we
20.
really
I,
wanted to.
I have 35,
Well, then
Yeah.
keep going. You got 15 right there.
and then I can.
Yeah, but he
dash
wouldn't
still.
use 10 to get through each of us. That's how you meant to do it.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
It's not. It's
Can I
not a
just
super
stop
big
like
deal.
Yeah,
you?
so then
I'll
you're
stop
just
you
right
with
there,
my
then.
dash. Whatever, it's all good. I'll end it here.
Cool.
And I'm gonna add a dagger now.
Okay, so you guys can you guys make? Can the three of you at the back of the group make perception checks, please? So everyone except Kanan. Okay, Borgo and Gauze, you hear that there's you can hear raised voices from the corridor behind you.
Dagger's dexterity, right?
Yes,
Dexterity or strength, up to you.
it's finesse.
You can use either, I think, on a dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's why
I
it's
didn't know
finesse.
that. That's awesome. Okay. Even with
Yeah,
throne
so-
is strength too?
No,
Yeah.
throne is
Throne
it's
is always
ranged.
strength.
Oh, really? I
No,
never. I
throne
don't
is
know.
ranged.
Oh, throne is always
That's
ranged.
dex.
Sorry, yeah, it can be strength or dex for throwing weapons.
That's fucking cool. Okay.
Okay, well, anything happened back there, DM?
Yeah, so there, you can hear some raised voices, and there's a loud there's sort of a loud sort of like it's if any of you have heard a magic missile go off, like it's a loud like it's a loud bang. So it's sort of a bang, but more of like a with it's sort of a bang with like a Star Wars blaster sound overlaid on it, like it's that kind of sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that, and along with a thud, and the body of the crossbowman comes into view, like flying backwards.
Borgo and Gauze are going to see this and they're like, oh, we better move!
Run now.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to dash on my next turn, if I can.
You think?
Yeah. Cool. So you start seeing soldiers start running around the corner.
Can they see me from there? Oh, no, now they can.
Well, if you can see them, they can see you.
Okay. I was going to say, because I have dark vision, so I can probably see a bit further. Oh, but is it well lit up? I can't remember.
It's reasonably well lit. There's
That's
there's
right.
torches and sconces along the walls.
Oh, Pat,
Yeah, sweet.
could I have, even though it's not my turn anymore, would I be able to, like, from what I see in this room, since I'm, like, in here now?
Yeah. So it seems it's mostly empty. There's a couple of desks with lots of things scattered all over them, like various maps and charts and like spreadsheets and things like supply manifests, things like that. Over in the far corner of the room, there's a large summoning, there's a large magic circle inscribed on the floor, in like glowing blue lines.
Okay.
Borgo's looking back and he's like, oh shit.
Gauze.
Full action dash. I am with the barrel. I am getting all the way. Oop, not what I wanted.
Just take a few steps and then move from there so you can see where you're going. So you do the movement right.
3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, so I can get all the way up here.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything.
Okay, Borgo.
Borgo's legging it.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
What's your passive perceptions, everyone?
What's passive perception?
It's 10 plus perception, right, I think?
10.
Where is it on the
It's
sheet?
8 plus your proficiency plus your perception.
Yeah.
Is it
so,
listed on
yeah,
the
basically.
sheet? Of the
Oh
sheet?
no, it is 10 plus your perception. Yeah,
So 11.
11.
10 plus what your perception?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm on
10.
10.
16. Did someone say 16?
That was me.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah. You notice there's like over in this side of the room, there's like a crevice in like the ceiling of the cave that you think might be big enough to climb into. But it's kind of far up there, and it's kind of you're not sure. It's kind of hidden.
Can we fit a barrel?
You wouldn't
I
be able
know
to fit
it's
a
not my
barrel up
turn
there now.
anymore,
Just
but
get
I
him
still
out
would
of
have.
there.
I would still have movement from the dash. Could I go over there and like check it out?
You can go over there, but you won't. It's kind of high up. You won't be able to check it out this turn.
Okay,
Okay.
so I've moved from 1, 2, 3, 4. I was gonna say, I'd probably say up there, and then I'd probably dash from there another
Yeah.
like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
Yep. That's probably where I'd end my turn.
Cool. Ander.
I can. I'll do about the same. I'll go right there.
Okay. Kaden.
5, 10, 15. Can I check out this hole from here? Like, can I see up it a little
You
more?
didn't see it.
Right. Okay, you're right.
On the goals, sorry.
True. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess just come right over here behind this chair. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I'm almost thinking about flipping the table, eh?
Just laying the table right there and making a
Using it as a
barricade.
barricade?
really quick.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that
Just
could be cool.
save us some time. That'd be useful. Yeah. Let's see if we can do that.
All right. All right.
Anything else?
Can I still do that on my turn and start dragging it?
Adrenaline's
Okay.
pumping, people.
Okay, so
They would have seen us legging it, wouldn't they? Oh, he
Oh, yeah,
didn't.
they-
He
They know
didn't.
we're in here already anyway.
We still got
As soon
that
as that
head.
guy got blasted.
Pal, get ready to
Yeah.
flash that head.
Jesus.
okay, so this.
I got you.
Oops.
You guys are pervs.
Okay, goals are back over to you.
He's going to investigate, aren't you?
Yep. Going over.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Please work. Okay, that was good.
Okay.
Good.
So it's pretty high up. It's like right up at like the top of the wall, like where it kind of joins onto the ceiling. But it's kind of you're in a cave, so it's kind of the definition is blurred anyway. So there's like a horizontal crevice crack in the wall that you think is just about wide enough that you guys will be able to climb into it.
Oh, but Gron.
Okay. I'm not worried about Huron right now. All right, then I'm gonna go back over. I'm gonna
So,
go get the.
yeah.
I still have enough.
Yep.
Movement. I'm gonna just like pull the lid off the frickin' barrel.
Mhm.
Pull the archaeologist out.
Yep.
And just like just pull him over to the crevice and
Mhm.
push him up
So,
there.
can you roll luck, please?
Sure.
He's going to be unconscious, yeah.
He's fully naked inside.
Okay. So
Oh,
he's
bad.
so he's battered and bruised, but otherwise unharmed.
Sorry about using you as a battering ram. We're getting you out of here.
So I prefer if you didn't weren't quite so forceful with your rolling. I swear you must have pushed me off a
Oi,
cliff.
quit talking. We are about to be killed.
Okay.
Move.
He said, okay. Well, so where are you telling him to go?
I'm
Up the
just pushing him up towards the crevice.
Okay.
I'm guaranteeing at least he can get out of here alive.
Okay. So
Or
are you,
I'm giving him a chance.
Okay. So you're telling him to climb the wall and go into the crevice.
Yeah, and I'm helping him along with him if I can.
Okay. So he'll get advantage on his acrobatics.
Okay.
Because this is going to take more than one turn. Borgo knows what he's going to do.
Please don't use that one. That one's all right.
Okay. So he just about climbs up to the top and squeezes through the crack.
All right.
Can he yell down if it's all right up there?
He doesn't say anything. Anything else?
That's the end of my turn. I'm pretty sure I used up everything.
Okay. Borgo.
Borgo's gonna grab this table and make a
Mhm.
barricade in the hallway and block it all off.
Okay, so this is where I regret putting that map as part of the image. Okay, so I will
Oh,
draw
you gotta
something
make a
freehand.
table now?
Yeah.
And just use like a square box.
Yeah.
No, I'll
did
be
it.
using a square box. Yeah.
Can't you just go like that?
Yep, that's what I'll be doing.
I'll get rid of that, but...
Yeah.
And I'm going to lay it on its side sort of thing so that I can stand behind it with the halberd at the ready sort of thing, 300 style.
I assume that's what you're doing. What you're going for?
Yeah,
Mm.
yep.
Yep. Cool. That
Yep.
that happens. You're strong enough to just make that happen, I think.
Wait, now, do you have it like stood up like a wall and like that, or like just flat table?
I assume you've stood it up, like you've put it on its side.
Yeah, I've grabbed it, and because when you grab it, you would drop it on. It did like flick. When you lift a table up, if you lift it up on one side, they tend to fall over frontward anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and then I'm going to set behind it so that I'm 5 foot away from it, so that anything that comes up to it, I can reach with the halberd.
Yeah. Okay.
So, how far away? That about 5 foot away there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can still reach over it, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Anda.
Well, I'm gonna. So can I reach the hole like chair if I put a chair underneath it?
You think like the wall's pretty rough? Like you think you could possibly scramble up the wall yourself, but it'd be much easier if you could stand on the chair. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll pick up a chair and I'll move it right there,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to climb up.
Ditching us like
Okay. So you're standing on the chair. Make a acrobatics check with advantage for the chair.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cool. So you climb up and you go through the crevice. You find yourself in like a dimly lit, like really dank sort of like tunnel in the rock. You can't really stand up in here. You kind of have to crawl. It's really cramped.
Okay.
And it smells like damp.
Okay. I guess
The,
that's the end of my turn.
Dr. Ethan's in there, like he's like wiping his glasses, and he's like, "This is not quite what I was expecting from a getaway attempt, but never mind."
Me neither, but we're getting you out of here.
Okay.
It's
Anything
just
else? Anything else from
just-
Anda?
No.
Cool.
when I flip that table, can I ready a weapon or not?
Flipping the table, it would be your action, so you can't ready an action.
Okay, you can't. Yes, yeah, sweet. Thought so.
Okay. So Kanan.
All right. So first, I'm asking these guys: Are we just dipping? Like, are we just leaving? Or go
That or
ahead?
we die by wizard fire.
So
your
we're,
choice.
We're escaping then.
Is
right?
there enough space for him to get up there though? That's what you got to work out.
You
I guess.
can't tell from where you're standing.
Okay. So if we're leaving and not staying and fighting, then can I climb up onto this chair as well?
Yeah.
And can I see Powell's ass?
Like he's up there, but you know that he, like the archaeologist, climbed up there, and then he climbed up there.
Okay. So then, can I just start going up and maybe like pushing them if they get in my way, like pushing
Yeah.
them in? more?
Make a acrobatics check with advantage.
Okay.
Went for the one or something as he breaks the chair.
Okay. So yeah, you climb up, pushing Ander forward in front of you. You find yourself in the corridor I described, like really kind of dark, dank. You can't stand up. You got to crawl along and stuff.
Can I crawl ahead then, since I have like a lot of movement as my character?
Um,
How much would it cost me to get up there?
It's literally so cramped that you physically can't get
I
past
can't,
him.
like- oh, okay, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
like there's no way you could get past him without blending him. Anything else?
No, other than just telling them to move up on their turns.
Okay. So so the wizard in black robes steps around the corner.
Oh fuck.
I'm behind the table, but he probably can't see me.
You can probably see me.
Yeah, he can definitely see. He can definitely see Gauze.
Should've thought about
okay.
that. Dang it. Oh, well.
So he shouts over at you. Where do you think you're running to? Where are the others?
You can't see him. You can only see Gauze in there alone. It's like, where the fuck did they go?
Where have they gone?
I ate them.
No matter. This cave goes nowhere. We will find you. And,
What makes you think they came with me?
So,
I'm just a distraction.
So he, as you're talking, he casts a spell, and you hear the same sound as before, as 4 bolts of magical energy lash out towards you.
Oh hell, this is gonna hurt. Not as
You
bad
take
as
12.
I
Yeah, it could have been much worse.
thought. 17 plus 5. Fabulous. Okay.
Cool.
So glad I took that multi-class into a fighter.
Yeah. So the bolts of magical fire, they slam into you. It takes the wind out of you, but you're still standing. He looks kind of surprised that you're still standing. The spearman puts down his he puts down his spear and picks up he takes a heavy crossbow that was slung over his back, and he takes a shot at Gauze.
Oh no, Gauze.
But you're the only one that he's really got a clear shot on.
Can he see him over the table quite clearly?
Yeah, pretty clearly. Like if he was right up next to the table and was deliberately hiding against it, then he'd have cover. But as it is,
Bad luck, Gauze.
it rolled over a 19. The shot goes wide and hits an inkwell on this table, sending ink flying in all directions. Dr. Ethan kind of starts crawling along the corridor, but it's kind of hard going. The swordsman he kind of just looks at Nikoliev like what do, but Nikoliev's like not responding, so he just stands there and readies his weapon. Gauze, what are you doing? You're bleeding from you've got severe burns across a lot of your body. What are you doing?
He's gotta get out of there, isn't he?
Frickin' that's not much. Still. Actually, that sounds about legit, getting 3 hit points. Bonus action, second wind.
Yep.
Borgo, we gotta go.
Morgo has an idea that might delay 1 turn, but I don't know if he'll survive it or not.
Can I even get up into the cave, or are people in the way?
You can certainly try.
Have to be a good roll.
Acrobatics at advantage, right? Because of
Yeah.
the chair?
Yes. So you climb up, but there's quite a lot of people up there now. Can you make a strength check to push in, please?
Sure.
Shove
Okay.
me, brother.
So okay, you shove them along a bit, and you scramble up into the crevice.
Why are you assholes not moving?
We can't.
Borgo.
Okay, can I put a torch out and light it on fire before I run up there?
You're gonna do what? Sorry.
I was thinking grabbing a torch and lighting the table that's in front of me on fire, and then climbing up. I'm just wondering if that's possible.
It is actually unless you've built a fire, it's kind of difficult to set a solid plank of wood on fire. There was a bunch of papers on the table, but they're all scattered all over this sort of area now. So you can't really use them as kindling or anything. If you had 10 minutes, you could probably set it on fire quite easily. But in a 6-second window, it'd be kind of you can't really set that much wood on fire.
Okay, I can't see anything on the other table or that's in use. Nothing that just in passive perception.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Just make a perception check.
Yeah, I'll just quickly do that. No.
No, you look at them, but you've got bigger things on your mind.
He's just gotta leg it and try to jump up there. I guess it's the only thing you can do.
Okay, make a acrobatics check with advantage.
Watch me fail this badly.
Oh.
or not.
Okay, so you climb up, but there's a lot
Well,
of
lucky
people
I
up there.
did because I rolled a 2 on the first one.
Yeah. Can you make a strength check, please, to push in?
Oh yes!
I was like, get the
Yeah.
fuck out of my way.
Man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, so somehow, against all the odds, you
You
managed to
rolled
push.
2 natural 20s.
Yeah,
Two natural
this
20s.
is a good night.
Okay, against all the odds, you managed to push 3 people, 3 fully grown men out along a tight corridor to push
Morgo
yourself,
is like a 400-pound brute.
to push your way in.
We got a barricade behind us.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
can I go back to him, like, collapse the crevice or something? Maybe we should do that when we get out of it. Never mind. Nope, don't
Yeah.
ignore
So
that.
you guys can look down into the room from where you are.
Can we move up now, or is it still in order?
Still initiative order. Right. Ander, what are you doing?
He's at the front, so you
Right here,
get out of the way.
Well, I say let's keep moving. Can I move around him?
You can't move around each other in this part of the cave. Like the roof's really low.
Pushing.
And you can't really get around him.
Okay. Can I push him?
Push him forward.
You wanted to push him, did you?
Yeah, push him forward.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
half movement, isn't it?
Yeah. Make a strength check, please.
Oh man.
What the
What
fuck
the
is going
hell?
on?
What's going on with your rolls today,
This
guys?
is a good day.
The
Only
game's like,
twenties.
the game's determined that we've failed, and it's like, we'll just help you out here.
Yeah,
Cool. So you can move up to the rest of your movement in full. Not just shoving him along in front of you.
All right.
Like he's protesting, like he's scraping against like the floor of the cave. But
20, 21.
So he's
Okay,
moving
so
with him
the
as well, isn't he?
cave starts to widen out a little bit. And you can like leave him by the side.
Nice.
But yeah, like this like tunnel seems to be going on for quite a while.
Good.
Okay. And I guess that's my turn.
Now, when we walked
Cool.
into the room, that summoning ring, was it like being in an action, or was it just like out of action? If you get what I mean, like, was it look like it was active?
You couldn't really tell.
You couldn't really tell. Yeah. I want to know what they're summoning into the world.
No, it's a quick escape.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering as we ran through if we noticed it was like pulsing or whatever.
Yeah. Hang on.
No. Anyway. We survived!
Jesus, somehow.
So far.
For the moment, we have
Yeah.
survived.
Yeah. Cool. Kanan, what are you doing?
Okay, do I see anything collapsible around us or behind us?
Morgan's like, don't worry about that. I'll deal with it.
The walls and ceiling are made of solid stone. It'd be kind of difficult to collapse. Like if you had like a drill and like a non insignificant amount of gunpowder, then you might be able to collapse it.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Just curious.
But
All right, so I'm gonna move.
with the tools you've got at hand, it's not really super feasible.
Morgan's got a really good idea because he's got a long-range weapon.
Alright, so I just moved up to there since I can't pass them in this place, I guess, right?
What are you gonna do? Sit inside the horizontal crack and just beat the crap out of people that come along?
Nah, he's going to do something slightly different.
All right.
He's gonna piss on them. Alright, so I'm just gonna end my turn. I guess I can't really go past them, right?
Golden
No,
shower.
you can't really get past him at that
Okay,
point.
so I'll stop here then.
Cool. So
Let's go.
you hear Nikoliev. He curses under his breath and he says, "You go and get the others. We should guard the entrance to the cave. I don't know where they've gone, but I'm pretty sure there's no other way out of the cave than the entrance."
Yes. So,
So one of the soldiers leaves. He says, "I don't follow them. They have you at a disadvantage if you try to climb that wall." He says, "Go and summon the summon anyone, somebody. We need to do a full survey of this cave. And him and like he so the swordsman goes and runs off, and he says to the spearman, "You will stay here with me, and we will guard this. We will guard this entrance. We will watch this crevice. Nobody will leave." Okay. So the spearman stays there. He trains his crossbow on the the crevice. Dr. Ethan is kind of like slouched against, like he's kind of slouched against the wall. He says to the two of you, Kane and Ander, like, what's the plan now?
Keep pushing forward. We can't go back.
I suppose I'll let you take point then. I suppose.
He's gonna sit there.
Yeah. Gauze.
Alrighty. Just pushing forward.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi, fellas. We made it.
Hell yeah. But we left Gron.
Yeah, he'll be fine as long as you plays dead.
Yeah, maybe they just won't find him. Then we like stuff him under a table.
Maybe they won't find him. Yeah.
He'll just wake up like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, you don't know what's happening with Gron right now.
Oh shit! All right, well.
So
That'll
Gauze,
be like a side quest. What's happening with Gron?
yeah, Gauze. Is there anything else? Anything else you're doing? With your turn?
If I have enough space, I'd like to take out that sword I found. Is it like a short sword, long sword?
It's a longsword.
Guess that means I'll probably need to take the dual wielder feat if I want to use it.
Borgo's like, I want that sword.
Wait, you strength check for the sword? You got another nat 20? Like, what is that? Or is that old?
No, that was the strength check.
Oh, that was
for
the
me
old one. Oh, I
fucking
thought it just
pushing
came
him.
out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you examining it more closely, or?
Yeah, I'm taking the time to examine it more closely.
Okay.
Can I read the writing on it?
Do you know Ancient Ilfan as a language?
He knows the new one. Can he sort of half read it then?
Yeah, if you know modern Ilfan, you can get the gist of it. Like it's something to do with, yeah, it's something to do with light. But you think it's a name, like the name's inscribed and it's something to do with light.
Well, I've lived it a long time, so I might know the ancient stuff, but I don't know. What's Ilfarm?
That's the name of the old empire. It was the Ilfan Empire, but people just generally call it the Old Empire.
Would I know it from my history at all?
So do we say that you're so if you're classically educated, then you'll have been taught modern Ilfan. But
no, I would not be.
You won't have learned ancient Ilfan unless you're specifically studying studying the arcane, or specifically studying the history of the ancient empire, of the old empire.
Yeah, then,
which is if you're studying, it's a pretty common field to study because that's where all new technology comes from. But
I wouldn't know any of that then.
No. So if you don't know any of the dialects of Ilfan, then you don't know what it says on the sword.
Okay, thank you.
There's a large ruby set in the cross guard in the center of the cross guard of the sword. It's got like a smooth section around the left hand half of it.
Okay.
Sounds like a nice
Anything
sword.
else?
I'll either sell it for lots of money, or I will find out it's magical and use it forever.
Okay. Borgo.
Borgo wants to use halberd and pull the chair up and wedge it into the cave and then move forward.
Okay. So you're gonna reach out and try and pull the chair up.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get shot while I'm doing it.
Okay. So
you can see my arm come down probably with the halberd and picking,
so
like a claw.
you'd have to put maybe your head and shoulders out as well. You think?
Oh god.
Yeah.
You get decapitated.
Do it anyway. These guys are terrible shots.
Languidrosa and the guy with the crossbow, not Languidrosa, Nikoliev and the guy with the crossbow are both they're both watching the crevice.
So was he watching it to make sure? Oh, okay, then maybe I won't.
He has his wand in hand. You can see.
Yeah. Borgo's gonna look up for it and go, "Oh no, I better not." 15. About there. That's all I can see for now. Borgo's gonna. I can't really. It's still skinny up there. Like it's all still.
You
Yeah,
can technically dash. You just don't use up all your movement if you want to
Yeah,
get up to
I'll
it.
dash.
I'll probably get to about there.
Yeah. Well, the cave's a bit wider there. You can probably get
Yeah.
past goals.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. But I wouldn't better get past them. Yeah.
Cool. We'll go out of initiative order for now, then, guys.
Yeah.
While you're in the cave. So what are you guys gonna do?
Push.
There seems to be no immediate threat.
Just gradually and cautiously push on, I think.
As we walk ahead, Borgos is going to keep an eye on the texture of the cave to see if there's any easily collapsible thing, because he's a dwarf, he knows that sort of stuff.
Has this a dead end?
Have I gone too far?
Yeah, but you're not. Kind of, but you're a tribesman, aren't you? Like
Yeah.
you live in living in caves and mountains, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You
Right.
know, sort of, there's something. You don't know what type of material it is, but you know if it's crumbly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the cave's all pretty solid.
It's like slate.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
pretty solid rock. Hey, get back in the cave.
I was kind of curious what happens when you go into the blackness, and it just
Yeah, it's
made
just
the screen pitch black. It was kind of scary. All right.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay, so as you so the cave kind of drops down a bit as you get towards the end of it, and it ends in another crevice.
Is the archaeologist following us?
Yeah, he's following along with you.
Okay. I'm gonna hand him one of my short swords.
He's
Just
just
in case.
okay. So you can see into a room through the crevice. It's at the top of the wall again. There seems to be like barrels and bags of grain in the room beyond.
I think I know where we are, but
Oh, it's probably behind or some shit.
yeah.
Oh, this might be where we left.
Remember that left?
This is where we
Yeah.
left. What's his name? Fucking Gron.
You're on.
Shit. Well, boys, we thought we were out.
Yeah. We thought we were.
We got
Oh.
no rations or anything either, so we can't just like
Can we
fucking
see
camp it
him?
out.
Can we hear anybody down here?
Just rations right there.
Okay, so make a perception check.
Everybody.
I can
Just
The guy at the front, because he'd be the only one seeing.
okay, so you can hear like voices, like echoey voices off in the distance, but you can't see anyone.
We could try hiding them, I guess,
Wait, what?
and hope that they get attacked before.
We just sit here and camp out for like weeks until we die.
I was gonna say, when was the backup coming to the town, or was there anything coming to it?
Yes, relief is expected in about a month.
A month?
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck kind of relief is that?
I mean, large groups of soldiers are pretty difficult to move large
Yeah.
distances. Like
Yeah.
logistics, man, is a bitch.
Bro, they got teleport. All right.
No, teleportation is actually really, really rare in this setting.
I know it.
What you said we picked up scrolls, or some of us picked up scrolls.
Yeah,
Yes.
what did I pick up? I picked up the one that was behind the breastplate, and someone
Yeah,
else picked
so the three scrolls you picked up seem to be you can tell that they're identical. Are any of you trained in the arcane arts?
No.
Maybe the archaeologist knows.
Are you gonna ask him?
Yeah, we'll ask him.
Say,
What
oh,
are these?
yes. Oh, these are sending scrolls. They cast the spell sending.
What does that do?
Is it, well, it allows you to you write a message on the scroll, and you speak the words and channel the correct energies, and you can send a message. The scroll disappears, and it appears in the pocket of the person to whom you sent the message,
Oh my
and then they can
God.
read it.
I was gonna
So
say, when-
our character, it functions like a text message.
Yeah.
Who can use them? Like, can anyone use them? Or is it you need knowledge? Yes.
Sending scrolls are pretty easy to use, but you need to have learned how to use sending scrolls. It's
Yeah.
like sort of like you can learn how to use them in like an hour or so.
When
But
ask a
unless you,
mage, yeah.
Wait, maybe does
Yeah.
he know how to use them?
but yes, I know how to use them. Yes,
Damn.
And you teach us. I think I know someone who might be able to help get you out of here.
We don't want to sit here for an hour, though, do we?
Can you just fucking send it for us?
I was gonna say, get him to send one for us.
But you can only send it to people you're familiar with. Like
Are you
who-
familiar with the who was the guy looking after the
man
keep?
named Joe Winston.
Winston? No, I've never heard the name.
Who was the guy, the nobleman that I pissed
Governor
off?
Nighthill.
Governor Nighthill. Does he know him?
Nighthill? No, I've not met him personally.
Who do you know that can help us?
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Who else
I
did
could.
we see in the keep?
There was
I think
there was David up Westphal, the
What was his
the
maybe
Castellan
gonna
of the
be?
keep. He said maybe I could contact the university. I don't know what they'd be able to do though.
That doesn't seem very useful.
Nah, we don't know what happened to the wizard though, and he doesn't have his wand, so that doesn't help either.
What's that? Sorry.
The town sorcerer or whatever.
Oh, the village wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got killed in the original attack. Sir Westphal told you that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Why'd we grab his wand then? That was so fucking stupid.
I
don't know.
You did, but it's been confiscated now.
No.
Don't matter.
Oh no, Joe had it, didn't he? No, Joe put it in your boot.
No, Borga's just thinking that now. What the fuck did we like? Why'd we show ourselves when we didn't need to?
Bad information.
So what's the wand do?
So are you examining the wand?
We don't have it anymore. It was.
I would have it.
Oh, he has it in his boot, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Joe had it in his boot. Yeah.
No, I would.
Oh, was it you that had it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he
Yep.
had it. I don't think I had a wand, but I know
Okay.
one of us took it.
Oh, ignore me. Yeah. One of us. Yeah. Okay. So
That's
Yeah,
right.
you-
They
you-
found no. They took the wand off of him when they searched this. I
Yeah,
remember.
they
Oh yeah,
did.
they found the one, but they didn't find
Yeah.
the fuse tools. Yeah.
Yep.
I rolled like a natural 6 something.
Yeah.
It just wasn't
Um,
enough.
Borga's gonna be like, "Well, get down there. We can't stay here forever."
Wait, so we should send a message to someone. We should figure something out. I feel like those scrolls gotta come
Well,
in.
well,
handy.
if you know someone you want to send it to, I can teach you how to use it in an hour or so.
I feel like we can hire. Like they don't. Do they know of this entrance up here? Because the mage guy didn't even know where that
Well-
crevice led.
Well, he's pretty smart, and he's probably gonna be looking for them now. Borgo thinks
Yeah, but I feel
because
like
he
I
knows.
think they're just gonna send somebody up eventually.
Um,
And so, I don't know if we have an hour.
I say we
yeah.
take the time we got. We learn how to do this sending thing. We maybe contact, I don't know, Winston.
yeah, maybe they make a distraction or something. I feel like most of their troops are in this camp right now, not in the city. Maybe.
they're all chasing flaming horses.
I don't think we have an hour, man. They're gonna send somebody
Yeah.
up, and we're
They're gonna send some. Yeah. I don't think we got an hour either. We'll go.
Mm.
That's too much.
I
So,
think our best bet is just getting out of here and either fighting the guys in the
fronting the
entrance,
minions outside without getting in front of the other guy and showing the head.
or we can kill the wizard.
He hit fucking Gauze. Gauze is probably like, I don't think we can kill
Yeah,
him.
you guys,
Yes,
don't you have like 1 health, pal?
I have
Yeah,
8.
He has 8. You have how much, pal?
One.
So
11 here.
All right, so you go kill the wizard, and
We just need to take a short rest, dude.
Do I get rage back on a short rest?
I don't know.
no, I don't think we. No, rage is long rest only. It says.
I feel like you would in this game because a short rest is a full day.
Yeah. I'll allow it on a short rest, but a short rest is a night's sleep.
Mm.
However, we don't have any rations, so we're going to starve to death overnight.
We're
Well,
sitting
it's
next
going
to
to
a
take longer than
storehouse.
overnight.
Right there.
But yeah, there's like barrels and like bags of grain just outside the crevice. Like you could retrieve food from there, but you'd have to climb out and get it.
That'd probably be my job.
Guys, we
I
can live
assume.
here forever. We don't ever have to leave. This is a magical place.
We turn into fucking Smeagol.
Yeah. Lots of-
I mean, what we could technically do is light all their supplies on fire somehow.
Yeah. 20 good men.
20 good men. Fuck it. We
We
all
could.
we need is 4.
Oh, we could smoke him out. Choke him to death.
Or us.
I mean, you'd be more like smoking yourselves
Yeah.
out, but
We're in the higher up area right now. We're above.
We gotta Borgo's just thinking that, and then looking at Gauze and like, he can make flappy wind.
I could.
Okay. Here's
I
my
need a
rule.
little more
I
room,
say
though.
we just light all the supplies on fire and kill the guys at the entrance of the cave and just escape.
No, we get enough supplies for us to last for about 4 days, 5. We light it all,
Carry
the rest on
ourselves.
fire,
Yeah.
and then.
What if we?
Someone want to jump
because
down there?
if we're pretty positive, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is where those barrels are. If these go to the right, where we were before, what if we like kind of, if we get down, we see it's clear. We move some of the grain over to the entrance going north where we just came from. Light that shit on fire, and then the wizard and them are trapped up there.
Or we could do the barrel move again. We just all hide in barrels. They move us out. Pull a hobbit.
What if they don't move these though? What if these are like here just for their supplies and they just come to get food and then come back out?
They spot someone sitting there with like a halberd just sitting in the thing. Like,
I knew I took that dagger for a reason.
I don't know.
Yeah, I say we just kill the guys at the gate and get the fuck away.
While we're all
They were
discussing
troops.
this, can he be like teaching me how to do this?
Sure.
it's only
So
been a minute or two.
yeah. So Doctor Ethan Sperty, so you're going to spend an hour learning how to use sending scrolls.
I guess. I don't know.
I feel like
Unless
we
someone
can-
else wants to do it, and then I can go steal food.
I say
Borgo,
we cover
Borgo
the
reckons
entrance of this little crevice.
Al should do it.
Can we get a guy on the other side though, so that they don't come up?
I think we have Gores over there. We just can't see him.
No, I mean
You might
Set
not be
her
able
up.
to, but Gauze is there.
Yeah.
Gauze can see quite far down there. I can see quite far down there still.
All right, so Borgo watches the far end of the tunnel over here.
It sucks we don't have anything to like set a trap with, you know.
Yep,
And
all that
Ander-
shit's gone.
Ander learns, Ander learns how to do a sending spell. I steal food. We go from there.
Oh, actually, yeah. Can we back up out of this where I am right now? Can
I
get through
think
here?
Ander would be the one that would learn it. Just like
Yeah, that's
he
what I
said.
just said.
Yeah,
You would be the
he's-
one that learned it. Borgo would be back. Borgo
Ah.
and Kane would be maybe back.
Yeah, say, can I go like
Yeah.
here and just ready and like sit there with my crossbow aimed down, just while
Yeah.
they're doing this, just like the whole time, just chilling.
I'm just up. I'm
So
like,
you
like
don't even
laying right
further.
behind him with a halberd above his head.
Okay.
He's like halberd head.
And then
All right.
yeah, you go like there and learn it with the archaeologist, and then he goes and gets us some food.
Yep, it's
Okay.
the exact same place.
There we go.
Right. Okay. So so
Can I make a perception check from here?
yes. So you're trying to see if there's anyone around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. So there's you can hear voices and there's people like there's sounds of people walking around. They sound like they're getting steadily closer, but quite slowly.
I'm gonna back up and stealth until they're either in my
Yeah.
peripherals or I can hear what they're talking
Well,
about.
You can sit there and you can be pretty certain you're a lot not likely to be seen.
Just in case.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
doing that.
So
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
listen to their conversation.
okay. So they're talking about well they're talking about rumors like nobody's seen like it's you know a dangerous time and nobody's seen Languidrosa in like half an hour, like what's going on.
Oh, they don't know.
Hopefully they revolt.
Oh, wait, wouldn't they have seen her body though? Like we only took the head. The body's laying there. She's a blue
A few
dragon.
of them have seen
Yeah.
the body.
I
Yeah.
mean that's what they're saying. They haven't seen the body.
Oh,
Maybe the
They clearly
mage-
haven't seen it.
Maybe the mage is gonna murder everybody that saw it.
Or he's gonna turn Necromancer into a Walking Dead.
Without a head.
Yeah.
That's
They're-
still
that-
possible.
They're talking about they're talking about like you can deduce from their conversation that they're searching for cracks in the walls.
Ugh. We gotta make our move.
Yeah, I say fuck the sending scroll. Or because we could
Let's take the hour. Let's
It's
see what
dead.
Winston. Let's see what we can do with Winston, and then go from there.
Okay, so Okay,
I
so
don't
can
know.
you...
What you guys can put your input too.
Yeah, let's do it. Because we'll tell
Morgan
Winston
doesn't want to do that, eh?
Language Rose is dead, and like they might do something. Granted that she's dead.
Exactly.
However,
just gonna-
the wizard isn't though. That's the problem. He's the commander.
Yeah, no, but
I don't think
She's the
mercenaries
commander.
would trust a wizardly type though.
Yeah, she's the commander.
It's fairly common for wizards for mercenary groups to employ wizardly types.
Yeah,
I've got
but
an
they
idea.
don't. I don't feel like they trust him as much, do they?
Not necessarily. Like, yeah, they might be like they might be made fun of for being fucking nerds, but like they're
I've
not
got an
like, mistrusted.
I got an idea. We could, because someone's at the top. Who has the head?
Me.
What?
I think as they walk past, just the head just flies out out of the abyss towards them. That is
That's
scare the
one way of
living
doing it.
fuck out of them.
Yeah,
But it would like give away our position unless we did it right.
Yeah.
Maybe I jump out. Gorge jumps out with the head, throws it at him from a different point, and then goes back up into our crevice.
I don't know.
it's kind of like you looking down. Like there's nothing immediately to hide behind. Like when you jump down. So if you jump down through it and then like tried to scramble back up, like any reasonable person would be able to look around and just see you climbing up the wall.
Wait, Pat, that we don't. You can't hear them talking about like they didn't say anything about the guy that we sent running, right? That we were like, go tell your friends that we're gonna kill you all or whatever.
No, they didn't hear anything about that. No. You
It could
heard
be a
that
different case then.
he tried to say that to Nikoliev, but he got cut off. He just got blasted.
Yeah, he got fucking melted.
Ah.
It's a hard not life.
Wait, Nikoliev killed him?
Yeah.
Is magic missiles a cantrip?
It's a first level
It
spell.
is. Oh, it's a first level spell. Okay. So it's an actual spell he would have casted. Okay.
Yeah.
But he could be quite high level as well, though, couldn't he?
Yep.
Well, you know he cast magic missile as a second level spell if you want to metagame.
Not metagaming.
So he's at least level
Yeah.
3.
Morgan just wants to run. But he wants to scare people as he runs, and then that'll give the time for the wizard to catch him. Ugh.
In any case, can I have an intelligence check from Ander because you're trying to learn the scroll, learn how to use sending scrolls?
If he fails this, we're legging it.
Okay, so it's slow progress, but over the like you're getting there. You think you're like after, so we'll say about 20 minutes have passed, and you think you'll have learned it in another hour. So it'll be an hour and 20 minutes total.
No, that's too long. That's too long.
Can't you relax, Borgo? Come on, man.
Morgan's
I thought you were
freaking out,
hunting.
alright? But but he's being hunted inside of a cave by like many others. Like he
You're a
knows
dwarf.
the odds.
You're supposed to be finding caves. That sounds
Yeah, but-
racist.
But he knows the odds of a prey being hunted.
All right, then what's your plan? You go running. You go out there. You go running. They're gonna shoot you down in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, there's also like an army out there too. I mean, when we left it, I don't think that would have changed much.
There'd be massive smoke piles coming out of that, though, wouldn't there? I'm just thinking about a game. There'd be massive like clouds of smoke coming out in the distance that they'd be able to
Potentially.
see. Yeah. Because we lit that shit on fire real well. Because
Yeah, I think the town should have seen that shit. What the fuck are they doing, those bitches?
I
They
mean,
have like what, 50 guards,
We have 4
soldiers that
people.
are not
50,
soldiers.
50 militiamen.
We
Like,
got 40. We got 4 dudes, and we just wiped out one of the leaders. I don't want to hear 50.
well,
nothing.
I mean, she's only human. Like, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, she's just made of flesh and blood. Like, you stab anyone enough, they're gonna die. It doesn't matter how many men they have under their command.
No offense, we got super lucky with like
Yeah.
6 natural 20s in a row.
Yeah, just ask Julius Caesar. Like, I mean, you can command as many legions as you want. A bunch of old dudes with knives is still gonna kill you. Like,
All right, what if we do it your way, Anda? Borgo, I'm sorry. Too many A names.
Borgo wants to be gross, but that'd be fucking gross.
We-
He almost wants to
Goodbye.
skin a head to make a mask.
All right.
What the hell?
You have issues. What if we did it Borgo's way? What if we
Skin ahead.
we just chaotic it, ran out there as fast as we could,
And whoever makes it.
causing mayhem, and then grabbing a few horses and running for it.
Wait, you said there was 2 guys down there that you saw, or?
I heard 2 guys down there.
We might better sneak up on him and silently take him
Assassinate him.
down.
Or be like, you see this head? You want this
Or
head?
we could also sneak up to him, like the 2 strong guys, but we're not very sneaky, and try to muffle them. You know what
we
I mean?
don't have
Like,
armor,
you
so
know-
we're not. I mean, we're not like disadvantaged or anything. It's just,
yeah,
it's just really just odds at that point.
like like Solid Snake style, like do Metal Gear Solid, sneak up and
Put him to sleep.
choke a hold him.
Hmm.
Borgo wants to jump down there. Can he peek over the edge and see if there's any movement down there?
Yeah. So there's as you look to your left, like there's a party of some people down there. A couple of them are like, like sort of like climbing up the walls, like climbing up like the side of the walls to check where there are. And there's 2 guys with crossbows. Like just you can see there's a second one. You can just about see him. There's 2 guys with crossbows, like looking up and down the corridor and guarding them to make sure that they're all right.
Borgo's just like seeing this, like,
I want to fucking jump down. You guys want to jump down? Fuck this fucking spell thing.
fucked either way, I think.
Even though
Yeah,
I'm
I
almost
think
done.
we
Maybe
might
I'll-
have to
maybe
just
I'll
go
finish
all
first.
out. Put the cards on the
I
table.
feel like the hour thing is not going to be an issue, but I'm down for whatever you guys want to do.
You can stay up there and you can be the only one that
Are
survives.
there any rocks around in our little tunnel that could substantially block the crack?
Not really. Like there's some, like you think like there's some like maybe loose rocks on the wall that you could like break off, but that'd be quite loud doing that.
All right. Fuck it. You guys want to jump down and kill everybody?
Well,
Borgo's gonna like turn around, like, and just say, I can see if you guys are looking around in the room already.
What's that? Sorry.
Borgo like whispers to them really quietly so they can't hear it. Like
Mhm.
that, there's a few crossbowmen and that they're already down there in the room.
You just want to go all out then?
well, if we're gonna do it, I say we sneak assassinate him or take him down, whatever.
There's a few guys there now, so we're probably got a better chance taking the mage down, honestly.
But
Okay.
he's-
So as you're talking, they move up the corridor a little, checking
Yep.
the walls as they go.
Borgo's gonna move back and say, we got a better chance of taking that mage down on the other side.
he'll call for help though, and then we got the mage and all those guys.
But if we kill the mage, they don't get paid.
All right, they have no
I'm-
leaders then.
I'm starting to. Why am I thinking of Dark Souls?
You guys,
Have you guys-
drop the head? You know.
Mm.
Oh yeah, what if we have a distraction and then it lures the mage away from the original hole, and then we can get him from behind?
I think we need to kill those guys down there first.
But I'm saying like
Just give me
we
a sec, guys.
use them as like the distraction, like we find a way to distract them. They'll call for help, and the mage will send some people. Maybe the mage will send away that other crossbowman, like go check that out, and then we get the mage by himself, or the mage leaves, and then we go sneak up behind him, wait for him to come back, whatever it may be.
Hmm.
All right. Here, boys. Here, everyone, just roll d20.
What are we
Whoever
rolling
gets the
for,
highest,
Lug?
whoever decides the high, whoever gets the highest, say what we're doing.
I don't like that.
Decision making at its finest.
Gordon's got it, unless you roll it at 20.
I don't want to be the leader.
You can also forfeit it to somebody, but the next person has to do it.
What are these rules,
Because
man?
we're not gonna keep forfeiting.
I said the archaeologist gets the role as well.
So as DM, I'm not gonna DMPC this. He's too scared to make a decision right now.
All right, fuck it, Austin. What are you saying?
I got an idea. I don't know if I'll be able to do it though. Wonder
Open
if I can-
options.
I'm thinking jumping out of the crevice if the mage is close to it and grappling him so we can't do anything.
Where's the mage, though? That's the question.
Well, we've got to go have a look. There's too many out that way, honestly. We'll get murdered. Because they're looking, they're on guard as well. Cole's gonna decide, or is he gonna pass?
Can I have the head, please?
I give it to you.
All right, so Pal's giving Gore's head.
It smells like blood and ozone.
Blood and ozone?
Mhm.
Huh.
Blood and what? Ozone?
Ozone.
All I know about ozone is that there's no ozone layer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I understood that one.
You know, like when lightning strikes, like that smell you get immediately after like lightning struck. That's ozone.
Okay, fair.
Pungent
It's-
smell.
I don't really.
Out
I
of
don't know.
character, he's literally saying that if she did a breath attack, it would have been electric fire, just a lightning bolt coming out of her mouth.
It's kind of a zingy sort of smell, like.
That's what that word means, basically.
What's that?
That's what.
All right, then here's my question, Zach. What would I roll to find out if she has one more shot in her?
Nature, please. You know, I'm gonna say, you might be able to, because that's metal as fuck.
Use her head to shoot lightning.
That's literally what I'm thinking right now. Is we go find the wizard, I shove my fist into her mouth and up the
neck,
back of
and
her
just-
throat, yeah,
Ventriloquist.
and
that
it's just
shit?
boom.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking
I take
bad.
a gun out of her hand.
Come
Yeah.
here.
Maybe you might be able to do it. Like you're not sure like how it will work, but like if you like pried her jaw open and then like squeezed like the base of her neck kind of like in the right way, then you might be able to trigger some kind of discharge.
Gore's gonna make a decision.
Can we use it like a grenade?
Also, for the record, I lick her eye.
Okay, that happens. The archaeologist looks at the kind of like
I
Don't
thought it would.
shuffles
They
away
dared
from
me
you.
to do it, in a way.
Okay.
All right, Borgo, Kanan, Ando, you're gonna stay up here and keep working on that, but we're gonna go down and kill some people.
Wait, what am I? I'm staying up here?
No,
Yeah,
you're coming with us.
Oh. Okay. Yes, Dad.
I want heavy hitters,
I'm ready.
even if they don't have rages. I want heavy hitters.
Which way are we
Okay.
going?
What's happening?
Let's sneak up on him.
We can try, but I'm not very sneaky. That's the problem.
No, we can't sneak up on them anymore. They've glass.
Yeah, you see what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
I didn't want to go that way. That's why I'm thinking the other way. You know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be like fucking 10 other people at the other side now.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Throw a head grenade.
You know what? I'm gonna try it.
Oh shit.
What are you gonna try?
I'm gonna squeeze her neck, and then I'm just gonna huck it out there, if I can.
So like you're pretty sure, like, because it'll be like a bolt of lightning that will shoot out. You think? So it'd be pretty linear. So you wouldn't be able to throw it out.
So it's only like a gun. We can't throw it. Damn. That would have been sick though.
Yeah.
If it exploded into like a lightning storm.
Yeah, no. All right then.
How many can you see out
Can I
there?
pull my crossbow up my back though? Can I get any good shots from here?
Yeah, you think you could probably hit any of them?
On my mark.
So I'd like to note that the cabin is kind of it is really narrow. You guys won't be able to move past each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
How many you see out there? I can't see.
4
Oh shit! Fuck.
currently.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go that way.
5,
Yeah, I feel like
Four.
we should just go fucking take the wizard out.
3, 2,
Oh no.
1.
Okay, roll initiative, everyone. You guys have a surprise round.
This guy right here.
Okay.
I rolled
Ooh,
with advantage.
now my natty
Rolled
20 comes in hot when I don't need it.
I got a.
You need it.
I got a. What's it? A free.
Why? Why did I get the lowest? Can I still move?
I think we have
5.
surprise.
Yeah, you guys have a surprise round.
Yeah.
All right.
Does surprise mean advantage or no? If they're like not expecting us?
It means that they missed their first turn.
So literally, we can just do what we want. I just use my action. I'm crawling out and just landing.
Okay.
The devil's here. Can I get
Okay.
an intimidation out of that?
Yeah, make an intimidation check. You attack with the heavy crossbow hit, by the way.
Cool. The spearmen down below in the barrels.
Yeah. Are you? Is that a sneak attack?
Yes, it is
You
actually.
you would have had advantage.
26, 26, 26.
Nice. Okay, so you shoot him in the back of the head, like he was halfway up the wall, but he crashes down onto the barrels. The others look around and they start shouting.
Okay, so are we moving out of initiative, like just for the first round, or
Yeah, for the first round, it's our initiative, but then we'll go into initiative order.
5?
Hold on. What's the tunnel behind me? Oh, crap.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no,
lots of- more caves.
Oh no! Fuck!
Well, I got one.
Ah,
They're all dead.
okay.
Sorry, what am I doing again? I just zoned out for like 2 minutes.
They charged out of the cave in the time when you zoned out for 2 minutes.
You are
All right.
staying in there, though, I
I'm
think.
staying in here.
You're maybe learning the thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Well, you're
And then
king,
it-
man. You tell me what to do.
Why did you make me king? No, this is not a good thing. I don't like decisions. And
Okay,
I probably
so-
made the worst one.
You shouldn't have you don't have advantage on that great axe.
Yeah,
for
no,
this
Which
roll.
one
it,
is the higher one?
it keeps turning back on for some reason. It's like
Yeah.
lagging out or something. Okay.
But the first roll you got was a 16, so it's still
Yeah.
a 21.
Yeah.
Cool. So you hit the crossbowman. You hit him in the knee. His knee
Yeah.
buckles. But he's still up.
All right. I'm jumping down. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'll go here. And the guy standing on the barrels. I'm gonna swing at him.
He's got a halberd so I can reach him.
Yeah. Does 14 hit?
14. Who are you attacking?
The guy up on the barrels right here.
Okay, so he manages to turn around and deflect your blow with his shield.
So, how many guys have we killed so far? We killed 3, another like 10, and then in here we killed like
a lot
11
of
people.
fucking Motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean you guys
Yeah.
have done pretty well.
So far, we'll see what happens. Oh, there's people to the left too. Fuck.
Yes.
Oh my god, what is this?
We have screwed up so bad.
This is so. Oh man.
I'm just wondering if we go to the left, because this. I don't think this is the same cave, but it's hard to tell.
We came from
I
the
don't-
right. No, that's where the like.
But we're quite far away from where we were. That's why I'm just not sure.
Like over this way. I can't click. I don't know why. But yeah, like over there, that's where like we stashed Gron.
Yeah, I know where we're
there
at.
was boxes to the left of that room. We saw those.
I know
we're
where
just
we're
behind
at.
that now.
Yeah. So right. So you three have had your turn. Ander, what are you doing?
I guess I'm still learning to do this thing because I was told to stay in here by the king.
Okay. So you can you can hear the sounds of fighting beginning outside.
Wait, you can learn that for another hour?
Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm like, fuck it. I hear fighting. I'm going out. And I guess I just make.
Don't
it
you only have like 1
this far.
HP?
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
right there, so they can't see me yet. But I can see.
Cool. So you're staying in hiding. Right. So we're in initiative order. You've had your surprise round. Kanan, what are you doing?
Were you
Yeah,
still
okay,
doing
okay.
something?
No, sorry.
All right. All right. I'm just swing at the crossbow guy here. Then, can I do it over the barrel with my 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and since he started on him, I'm gonna try and. Nope.
Okay. So it's kind of awkward swinging over the barrel. You hit him in the head, but it just deflects off his helmet. You think he escaped unharmed.
Well, this is where we go down, boys.
Okay. So
We had
so
amazing
you
rolls and
hear
bad
some
rolls.
yeah you hear some shouts from the corridor to the left. A crossbowman steps out from around the wall and takes a shot at Kanan because he's the only person he can see.
It didn't really matter if we captured her now that we know that the other guy was like above her.
Does 13 hit you?
No. 14.
Okay. So the bolt just whistles past your ear.
Unarmored defense for the
Hold on.
win.
Yeah, and he steps back around the wall.
These bloody
They,
barbarians.
Yeah, a swordsman charges down he charges down the corridor, and he takes a swing at Gauze.
Yeah, you know, like you. And I'm probably dead.
Wait for the nat 20, eh?
Man, my rolls are not hot today.
Good. Keep them cold.
The game's
'Cause
like
it's
trying to
he
give
was-
us an advantage.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting to see you there, so it was kind of a reflexive attack. You were
Did my
able.
intimidation do anything, by the way?
You can see they're pretty nervous. But it's like they're soldiers ready to fight. Like
And
they're
are you
pretty
still holding their
they're pretty
head though?
disciplined.
Like, is he like holding a head there? Is that
Yeah, I am. I have like I have it like tied to my belt.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so Ander, what are you doing? You can see the battle unfolding below you.
Can I hit this guy? Or you know what? I kind of I go right here, right?
Yeah. So you jump out of the crevice.
Fuck. Okay, there's a guy to the left actually.
Can you get him?
I'm
Okay.
gonna go
See.
here and just fucking slash him in the face.
Okay.
Damn it.
So he manages to knock your blow aside with the shield.
Mm-hmm. And then,
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
Personality
So,
trait, what?
I have no personality.
Okay, so the crossbowman he drops his crossbow and draws a short sword and takes a swing at Borgo.
That guy there.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It begins.
Over.
You know, it could have been a heavy crossbow hit though, which could have been.
Still probably gonna one hit me if he rolls good again.
1d6.
It's crit, so 2d6.
And I'm dead.
Okay, so he stabs you he stabs you in the gut. You feel like you're not unconscious, but you kind of like your like sound goes kind of dull in your ears, and you fall over, like you feel that you're going into shock.
So I'm at 0 now.
Yeah. The nat 20s begin.
Please now. We were
Okay,
doing
so,
so well.
Another crossbowman steps into view.
I was in a
Around
good
here.
spot as well. If he didn't hit me, it would have been a good spot.
Yeah, he jumps up on top of a barrel so he can more easily shoot over his mate. And he takes a shot at Gauze from where he is. You'll have partial cover because he's shooting because of the wall and he's shooting through friendlies.
Okay.
So you can add 2 to your armor class. I'd like a death save from Borgo, by the way.
Thank you, cover.
Nice.
Cool. You may mark a success on your death saves. Okay, so the shot that would have been directed at you ricochets off the wall and spirals harmlessly off into the center of the chamber. There's the spearman. He's got a halberd. He moves down the corridor. He extends his pole arm past his friend and takes a stab at Ander. Who deflects it with his weapon. So the other crossbowman takes cover behind the barrels, and he takes a shot at Kanan. Still close to an at 20. Does 11 hit you? Okay. So yeah. I don't know. On defense, I guess the bolt gets stuck between your rock hard abs. Okay, Gauze, you're up.
All right. Do I get flanking on this guy?
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, sure.
He's in a tight space. He can't really move very far.
Yeah.
And, boom.
Okay, that's a crit.
Ooh. What was that? 1d6.
Did you crit?
All right. 10 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I critted.
Nice.
So you thrust at him. Your blade ends up between the where his chainmail ends and his helmet begins. It kind of slides in the gap and nicks him in the neck. He's bleeding quite heavily. Anything else?
One more.
Okay, that's a hit.
Is that it?
Yeah. You nick him again. He's still up, but he's bleeding very, very heavily.
All right.
Borgo,
I just stay put, and then
I like a
I
death
rolled
save.
a death save. I already did one, or do I do one when I get down, then another one?
Yeah, and then another one. You
Well, that's
mark a
one fail.
failure on your saves versus death.
Yep.
Borgo's like bleeding out on the ground.
Again.
Okay.
If I was raging, I would have been fine, but no.
The swordsman leaps off the barrels and takes a swing at Kanan with his longsword.
Oh, fucker.
Fuck. I think we're dead, guys.
we a little bit.
He hits you for 7 points of damage.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So he takes a swing at you. It cuts your arm. Your left arm's bleeding quite profusely. Kanan, what are you doing?
That was this guy right in front of me?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, this is not looking sexy. Alright. I'm gonna...
You're gonna have to murder that guy.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
too
gonna move right
dangerous.
here real quick.
Mhm.
And swing at him. I'm just gonna move that way, just some kind of like a little cover behind the wall from the guys to the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had rage. I want to rip this dude's face off. Alright.
Okay. Well, that's a hit. Cool. So you hit him on the head. His helmet is quite dented, and he kind of sways a bit, but he remains standing.
Yeah, fuck his helmet.
Is he on a barrel still? Or no, did he jump to the
He
ground?
jumped off the barrels, like
Yep.
he's on the ground. Anything else?
No.
Okay. You know Powell. Anda notices the crossbowman who was like in you just you could just about see around the wall. He moves off down. He moves off down the the corridor in that direction.
That's interesting.
Okay.
The swordsman on the left, who's quite injured. He looks like he wants to back up. He wants to run, but the spearman behind him is kind of keeping him there. So he takes a swing at Anda. Does 18 hit you?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 19.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So
That's right, you picked
you
up
managed.
armor. Forgot about that.
Yeah. So you knocked the blow aside with your shield, but it was close. Anda, what are you doing?
Close. I'll take a swing back.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah. So the blow like scrapes off his like it impacts with his chainmail, but at an odd angle. Like it just sends some sparks flying, but it doesn't seem to harm him.
Okay. I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So the crossbowman that stabbed Borgo picks up his crossbow again. He takes cover behind some barrels and takes a shot at Gauze. Does 15 hit you?
Does it need to pass the AC or does it need to meet it?
Pass.
It
It
doesn't
meets it,
pass
sorry,
it.
meet.
If it meets it, then it hits.
Okay.
Gauze is dead.
Maybe.
Okay.
Does 7 kill you?
Nope. One
Okay.
left. One left.
Okay, so
Nice. We'll go
the
with
bolt
that
hits you
one.
in the leg. You feel really faint. Like you're limping. You're battered. You're bruised, but you're still standing. Cool. The crossbowman on the other side of you also takes a shot at you. You feel like you might be about to go full Boromir.
Probably. All for the wrong reasons, though.
Yeah.
Misses.
So, yeah.
Flash
So
As you limp
he-
down, and this is
he curses. The crossbowman curses as he hits the wall in pretty much the same place as he hit it last time and starts reloading his crossbow. Cool. We're in this guy next. So he takes another stab at Anda.
oh my fucking god.
Oh, I'm smelling
Bye,
instant
meat
death.
shield.
I'm smelling insta kill.
Yeah, I smell an insta kill too. I'm at that
What is
1
it, Pat?
HP.
Negative 10 you call?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
dead.
fucking insta kill.
Fucking balls.
Does that put you on less than -10?
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
on 1
Minus
HP.
12.
So he reaches around his friend and lunges forward with his spear. The thrust hits you in the neck. You see like gouts of blood spurt everywhere, and you can't breathe. You just collapse.
Goodbye, dear friend.
Yeah.
Why can't Greg show
I
up?
think,
He's right
I
there.
think this campaign's gonna end, eh?
Well, the campaign's not going to end. You're just going to have new characters.
Oh, I did not make a new one.
Okay. This guy. It's this guy's turn next. He takes a shot at Gauze.
Oh, shit, fuck.
Gauze is going down now. I'm calling it. Oh,
Yeah. You feel that a shot comes towards you, but it just whistles past your face. Gauze, what are we going to do?
there's no
I'm gonna
people
pull.
anymore.
I'm gonna pull the head up.
Mhm.
I'm sorry about this, but I'm gonna step on his body.
Yeah.
And get into view.
Let them
Back
rip.
off, or you'll get lightning.
Make an intimidation check.
If this doesn't work, I'm also gonna try and actually make it go off.
Okay, so they're not really sure what you're like. They take a step back, like they're still like they're still gonna try and attack you. Like you don't think that they're not gonna attack you, but they don't really know what you're doing. Like you just got a bloody head in front of them. They recognize it's Languidrosa's head. and you can tell they're scared, but like they're not gonna back off. They're fairly well disciplined. They feel like they're winning the fight. So
I'm gonna try and make it work.
all right, I'll take a nature check, please.
I'll wait for the net one to blow up in his face.
Yes.
Oh!
Okay. Okay. So you reach like you open the jaws and apply pressure on the neck, and a blast of, like the smell of ozone suddenly becomes very, very pungent. You see a brief look of confusion on their faces as an arc of lightning crackles forth towards them. They'll make so it does. How much damage does it do?
You can just roll her roll, I guess.
Yeah, it's 3. I'll say it's 3d6.
It's 36.
Yeah. So you can roll that damage.
With frickin' pleasure.
Who's it hit? These guys here, or?
No, it's a line, so I'm going for these guys over here.
Oh, left? Okay, I can't really see over there.
Cool. So which guys were you going for? The two on your
These
on
ones
your
over
left.
here, right in front of me. Just this
Okay.
line.
So the swordsman in front of you, he just collapses. He collapsed. He mostly dodged out of the way, but he still got caught by the edge of it, and he just collapses. His hands are like clutching at his chest, and like his hair's like burned off and smoking. The other guy is blasted back a few feet, and he's like there's smoke coming from his armor, and he's screaming like he's like a little bit on fire.
That would have been
Who's
scary.
next?
Okay. But you feel that the head seems to be like you don't think you'll be able to get another one out of it.
They don't know that.
Exactly.
Okay, but right, I'd like another save versus death from Borgo, please. Mark a second success on your character sheet.
You know what's going to happen? They're going to walk up to me and stab me in the head while I'm unconscious.
It's not likely that they're going to do that.
They probably want the live targets.
You know what I mean? Once they're killed, they're going to see the one unconscious guy on the ground and just like, yeah, we'll end this.
Yeah. Okay. The swordsman takes a swing at he takes another swing at Ander. Not
They're
Ander.
still going?
Kanan,
After
sorry.
I literally electrocuted them.
Well, these guys might not be, but the guys on the right, like they can't really see it super well, like because you fired it down a very narrow corridor.
Fair enough.
Like they know that something's happened, and next turn they might realize something, but like they're not backing off right now. Like these guys are professional soldiers.
Would this guy have seen it right here? This soldier? And maybe this one from the side, like bam.
Like kind of, but this is all like heat of the moment stuff. Like
Yeah.
this is all
Yeah,
happening
yeah.
at the
Anyway.
same time.
They would have just saw like a flash, and then they look over at the dude, and he's
Yeah.
literally on fire, and I have a smoking head in my hands.
Yeah. Does a 17 hit you, Kanan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone's dying.
Someone's dead.
That's why I said dying. Hasn't
So,
said dead yet.
Does a 6 kill you?
No.
Okay, so he
Fucking hell.
he stabs you in the chest. But you just keep going. You fight through it. Kanan, what are you doing? You're bleeding from 2 injuries now.
I don't need blood.
Do you say that in character?
Yes. I don't fucking
Okay.
need blood. Take it all. Alright, alright. Right here. Swinging.
Mhm.
You're going to have to take him out.
Swinging. He's
Do
not
it,
living.
do it, do it.
Pow! Oh.
So he deftly catches your halberd with the quill on of his sword.
Alright, I'm gonna be like, alright, you should have took the death from that, because now you're gonna get the lightning hit.
Okay. So that happens. Yeah, he needs to be removed from combat order. Ander needs to be removed from combat order.
Rip and kill, buddy.
Here we go.
Okay.
ready for the team down.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the crossbowman that's hiding behind the barrels to the south of the room takes a shot at Gauze. Does a 15 hit you?
Like I said, I'm still not sure if it
Yeah.
needs to meet it
Yeah.
or go over it.
Meat.
It hits.
Fuck. What the
It doesn't
hell?
matter what you roll.
What am I gonna do?
Well, there goes all the intimidation.
Never mind, it does. I'm unconscious, not dead though.
Okay. So
I got so lucky on that.
yeah. Okay. So the bolt hits you in the. You feel like an impact in your back. You collapse forward. Like strength draining from your body. I'd like a save versus death, please.
Where's that? Where's
You may mark a success on your save versus death. Okay, so
Only one target left.
so the crossbowman kind of moves forward. He steps over the bodies in this bottleneck. And as soon as he steps around and he sees that he sees Kanan right in front of him. So he has a so reflexively he just shoots his crossbow from the hip at you. So he'd normally have disadvantage because he's firing a ranged weapon in melee, but you're also flanked, so the disadvantage will cancel out. Okay, so he was surprised, so the shot just goes wide. There's a spearman. The spearman kind of steps around his comrade, and he takes a swing at you. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
That's 10 points of damage.
Well,
We're all unconscious now.
rip and kill people?
Okay, so he stabs you. He stabs you in the chest, and you collapse against the wall. As your vision fades, you see that all your friends are dead around you. But the corpses of your enemies have made a significantly larger pile in this camp. Okay.
We all dead.
so the archaeologist is just up there in that corner, like just crying.
He's gonna
Yeah.
become Golem. We made a Golem, people.
How does last is the case?
Okay. As your vision starts to fade, you see Nikoliev come down the corridor. He's sort of like chuckling to himself. Right. So any of you who are just unconscious, can you keep making saves versus death until you either live or die?
Oh. One more.
Oh. But you keep doing it, right? Like in success.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm alive.
Okay.
Oh god, this is do or die right now.
Oh, I'm alive.
Oh, I'm alive.
Fuck.
Right. Okay.
So wait, do that mean 1 hit point or?
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
He's deciding what punishment he's going to give us all.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, this is looking super bad for you guys.
Yes.
We're going to get saved by the cavalry. That's the only way we survive.
Well, that's a month away. It's highly unlikely.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All the
Okay,
deception checks.
Yeah.
Do we do a luck check or something, I guess? As to what he does to us?
Can I pay the DM and
Fuck.
to keep my character alive?
No.
Pat, my birthday was the other week. I think I deserve to be the leader of this army.
Right. So you're okay. So you guys wake
We're
up.
unconscious.
Yeah. The three of you that lived through that fight. You wake up. You wake up like you're tied up. You're like over here next to the dark tent, and you notice there's a makeshift gallows that's been made by the campfire.
Fuck.
So
Do we notice
you-
any of the buildings that have burnt down? Like how much of it's burnt down?
yeah, you see the.
I don't have a piece. Just saying.
What's that? Sorry.
I don't have a token.
Oh,
Unless it's somewhere that I don't know. But I see Gron and Powell.
I saw 4 of them there, then one disappeared.
Yeah, I saw 5.
I see
Yeah.
you guys and Gron, and I even see Gron and Powell. I don't see me though.
Oh, okay.
Just drag and
weird.
drop it on your
yeah,
your
you.
thing.
No,
Oh, I can
I've
do
got
that?
the.
I don't know how to do
Yeah, I've got the tokens.
Oh.
I'll put you on now.
Mm.
Tokens. Oh, yeah, I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah, I can't really move. I was just saying, I don't know. They're there.
Yeah.
Does that mean they found Gron then?
They probably would have after a while. It's probably the next morning, I'm guessing.
Yeah. They found Gron. Gron's there with you. So you're all over here, tied up, and there's a gallows next to you as well. There's a bunch of guards on you. So but they've got their backs to you. What are you guys gonna do? You're all chained up like manacles on your arm, on your wrists and on your feet, and the manacles are all manacled together as well.
Is this tent all burned down? Is this all burned down?
Fucked.
Yes, the stable tent is almost entirely burned to the ground. There's a pile of maybe 15 dead horses over there. But there's maybe 30 more horses just over over here next to the ruins of the tent.
Why can't I have a Molotov? Alright.
Yeah, all your weapons and armor have been taken again. By the way.
We're probably like naked, other than like a bit of scrap linen or whatever.
Yeah, the classic.
Loincloth.
Yeah, the classic loincloth.
I want to remove my loincloth.
Okay, so
It's there for all to see.
okay, so after, are you guys gonna do anything?
What's around us? What's near us? What's
So
everything.
the tent, the black tent is to your right, obviously. The burned stables to your left. The ground's pretty flat where you are. You've just been like dumped there unceremoniously, and there's maybe 3 or 4 guards just in front of you with their backs to you.
Morgan's just gonna sit there because we're not gonna run away. We're no way in hell we're gonna get away. He's just like sitting there like distraught.
What'd they
Yeah.
tie our wrist with?
Manacles.
They're iron
Steel
manacles, man.
manacles.
Iron manacles on our legs and fucking hands, and we're chained together as well.
Do I still have my thieves' tools?
No, you don't. You lost them somewhere along the line in the fights, in the fight, or they've taken them. You've lost track of them in any case.
I don't think we're gonna be able to shuffle away up a cliffside while we're all fucking chained together. Because as soon as one of us goes down, it'll
Thank
pull the rest
God.
of us down.
What was that, sorry?
God.
Okay, he turns around and says, "What is it?"
Can we at least talk to the wizard one last time before you kill us?
He shrugs and says, "Not up to me. If he wants to talk to you, he wants to talk to you."
You dick.
All right.
Oh, besides, I was told to offer you a last meal.
I want
Last
all
meal.
you can eat buffet, never ending.
Nice try. I appreciate the spirit.
Never ending.
I will have yield McDonald's. No, oh, alright. I can't eat.
Borgo's got one last ditch effort, but he don't think it's gonna work.
Mhm.
So he's gonna sit here and wait for the wizard.
Okay. So after about 20 minutes, you see Nikoliev coming out of the front of his tent. He doesn't seem to be paying attention to you. He's going over towards the big tent over there.
Hey. Aye.
Aye!
Hey,
So he looks around.
hey, you
and,
guys.
He looks around. But he doesn't stop walking. Like you got his attention briefly. If you want to do something with it.
Still, services are still up for offer.
I'm gonna offer him a way into the castle.
Okay. So when you say you offer him a, he stops and looks around. He walks over to you and like crouches down in front of you and says, "Yes, and what? And yes, and what is this way into the castle you speak of?"
I was going to say, have you been seen? Well, I got to ask him. Have they seen you in the area? Do they know what you look like?
Yes, I imagine they know of me.
Okay, I was going to try and sneak him in at first, like as a companion.
Well, they will not. They will not know my face. They simply know my uniform.
Borgo's going to use his trust with them to get a few of them in if he wants, like him and a few others, if they want to sneak inside.
Did you find the archaeologist?
He says, "Oh yes. It was most unfortunate that there was a hideaway inside the cave. An unfortunate oversight. I would have had to punish Languedrosa quite severely for this, but I think you've already done that for me."
Yeah, head clopped off nicely.
Maybe you'll be different from her. Would you be willing to buy my services?
You see, anybody who is willing to betray one master will betray another. No, it is a poor mercenary who betrays his employers for more
I
money.
was going to say, I'm not going to ask for money or anything. I'm just going to say I'll do it. You don't have to give me any of my stuff back. I'll just go back with like just some standard clothes, and I'll say that they're back up to help with the.
Yes, you see. But you are a man sentenced to death. You will say anything to save your skin. I have seen it before. You'll
But
have
do you
to.
want to get inside the castle or not before the backup arrives?
Yes, but how do you intend to get me in?
As I said, we can invite you in as adventurers that are working with us.
Yes,
It
and
wouldn't be hard to
where
pass
do you
you off
propose
as-
to say that I came from?
You were
The
they don't
Adventurers
know the
Guild.
adventuring group. You're part of our backup.
Yeah, you're part of our guild.
Perhaps.
They don't really know much about us.
And how do I know that you are not simply going to betray me as soon as you get to safety?
You have us
Well-
tied to a post. There's a gallows over there.
Yes,
what
but
choice
once
do we
I
have? Desperate men say desperate stuff, correct?
yes, they do say desperate things, and that is precisely why I am hesitant to trust you.
Well, Bolgo's going to be like, well, you could keep someone up against us without showing themselves with like a weapon in hiding.
Well, yes, but it is, so consider this. We are going into your keep. I am disguised as a fellow adventurer, and you want to betray me. So you betray me, and
Well,
I have my man kill you. So what man, but that man who killed you, is still going to die himself.
Are
So-
you not a great sorcerer?
I have my
I'm
talents.
playing on his whims.
Yeah.
I gotta say, can't you take down the pitiful soldiers who aren't even trained on your own? I won't
He's a-
buff it ever.
Make a persuasion check.
Why is it you that's doing this? This is my job.
Can I like help him? Be like, yeah, you could.
He chuckles and says, "Well, as nice as your flattery is, I am but one man."
Well, there will be a few of you. We can also give you the layout of the guards.
Yes, I'm sure that you can, but
You're
It's-
also one man who left several burn marks on my chest.
yes, and yes, I will have to practice that spell some more. I think that was significantly less powerful than it should have been.
What else have we got?
You should have been blown to pieces.
What about did they block in the this is out of character. Did they block in the secret entry? Like it's absolutely no way through there now.
They blocked it. Yes.
They collapsed it.
So they collapsed that. What does he want?
He's not said that he wants anything from you.
Is there anything you want? Maybe a person from inside the keep that we can.
Well, you'll see. We think Dr. Ethan's notes are in the keep. I don't see any harm in telling you this. You'll be dead in an hour.
They're there. We know where they're at.
Do you want to send
Make a bluff
one?
check. Make a deception check. Sorry, because you don't actually know they're there and you've not actually seen.
Borgo's like, do you want to send one, maybe two of us in there, so half of us still here, and have them retrieve it for our freedom?
He strokes his chin and says, "So imagine I had at least two of you to go and get the notes. Why would you want? So why would you return? Why would you not simply leave?"
Because we are adventurers, and it's part of our trade not to betray each other.
You're adventurers, and it's part of your trade not to betray your employer.
He's not our employer at the moment.
Our employer currently is no one because we got the job done. We got the messenger that we needed to get there. We were supposed to get paid. He did not pay us. He drafted us into his army. We have no employer currently. You can be an employer if you want to. We'll get the job done.
Make a persuasion check.
Can we help him? Is there a help with this?
Not really.
How will you help him?
Don't worry about it. Never mind.
Puppy
Worry
dog
about
eyes.
it. Can I get advantage?
I'll say, doesn't help give advantage?
Why would you have advantage?
Why do I keep that?
Wait, doesn't help give advantage if I were to do it?
Yes, but how are you helping him?
Well, besides the fact that you just said we're not underemployed, be like, we're clearly capable, and then we just decapitated your most powerful soldier.
He says, "Yes, you decapitated her, to be sure, but there are 40 of you and one of her.
And there's also
There were
400 of your army.
And we killed most of them.
Yeah, we took out the whole cave of people.
Yes, you say that you are you say that you are skilled and in a fight. Yes, perhaps you are. But outside of a fight, if I look at your achievements, they are less than stellar.
How so?
Well, you see, it seems, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you were sent out of the keep for some reason. You were heading north, so I presume that you were being sent here to retrieve the good doctor. Am I correct?
Possibly.
So, assuming that I am, you rather than sneaking through the town, you go to raid the village wizard's house, which is where you were captured by my men originally. So
In our defense, these guys are very loud. In my defense, sorry. I would have gotten that fine, but
already betraying your companions.
they're not my type. I joined the adventures.
You'll see, this is precisely why I don't want to employ you.
Yeah, Borgo's is gonna be sitting there just looking at him like, what can Borgo say?
Your loyalty is clearly for sale to the highest bidder.
Our loyalty wasn't for sale though. We were forced into it at first. We had no loyalty. It's just if we didn't go, we were going to be chucked out to your guys that were drunk and stupid that night who wanted to just kill us on sight.
Well, I don't know about that. They are simply mercenaries. I don't know the specifics, but I know that you were captured. Sneaking through that town should not have been particularly difficult for a small group. The main reason that I have the patrols is so that they don't get large supply wagons in.
I'm just thinking.
So going on with your great achievements. So you admittedly you escaped from your tent. As far from what I hear, our prison situation was somewhat lacking, but that will be remedied, of course. So you escape and you run into, rather than trying to leave the camp, you run into the cave. You run into the supply caves. Now, it blows my mind as to why one would do this.
I feel like this is out of character.
No,
yeah,
it's not.
a wee bit.
What's that, sorry?
I feel like this is out of character.
No, this is him saying that.
So,
Like, cause he's made the assumption, like you can make what you will of this character. Like, so in terms of character analysis, he's assuming that you know. He's assuming that you know everything he knows. He assumes that other people are as smart as he is. So he assumes that you knew that it didn't go anywhere.
Well, just ignoring that completely, you still need what you need, and you will not get it unless you work with us before the army arrives.
He says, make a persuasion check. He says, I have plans in motion.
Ooh.
He says, I have plans in motion.
Plans fail all the time.
He's,
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm going to interject as well, as to say, do your plans also take into account that your commander is not alive anymore? Your people that are here to work for you will lose their trust as time goes on.
A good portion of your horses are dead.
You've
He,
lost a lot of your combat, and
he strokes
there's
his
an enemy
chin
army
for a
approaching.
moment. He says, perhaps you can be useful.
You motherfuckers.
That nut
Anders,
twenty
not here.
there.
Shut up.
That natural 20, man, that was like the last attempt we were going to
Yeah,
get.
that was the last attempt I was going to give you.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So he says, perhaps. He says, guards, take them to leave them here. Don't execute them. I will inform you of what to do with them.
Yeah.
And he walks off.
Can I still have that meal though?
Yeah. Presently the guard brings you some like stale bread and water.
That's what I was gonna ask for. Perfect.
Yeah. And so after a little while after that, you're moved to one of the the smaller tents over in this direction. You're shoved inside. The guard says, "Well, I guess the cave guards won't need. I guess the storeroom guards won't need this tent anymore."
Damn straight. Where's your tent, bitch? No.
I'm going to be like, have you been paid for any of your work here to this guy?
He looks around and says, "Yeah, I'm getting paid 5 silver a day."
That's nothing.
I'm going to be like, the keep would probably pay if you were to organize a troop large enough for you to revolt against this.
Okay,
Don't
so
fuck
he
it up.
shakes
You
his head
got
and
that
says,
nat 20.
"He says, what kind of mercenary would I be if I was to simply revolt for the first sign of a payout?
Does
I'd
your
lose my job."
but are you here to follow the wizard, or were you here to follow your leader?
Well, it's a shame about Languidrosa, but really, she was like. It's a shame about Languidrosa, but we're really being paid by Nikoliev. Like,
Okay, well, there is a lot of money inside that keep that you will never get.
I imagine there is, but in the case where we plunder the keep, I think there's some kind of split going on. We'll get a bonus if we break into the keep in any case.
I'm gonna be like, you do know there's an army coming.
Well, yeah, it's a siege. Of course, there's an army coming.
You do know that you're not going to get inside because you have no plan.
He smiles and says, Nicoliev's a smart man. I'm sure he's got some kind of plan."
Well, you better not interrupt him then, I guess. Otherwise, he might get angry like he did the last guy that interrupted his plans.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't plan on crossing him.
I'd just leave him alone. The last thing I saw was some guy exploding from some magic missiles.
He like clenches his jaw and he shrugs and says, "Well, the work pays. You keep your head down. He's all right."
Yep. I guess we better both do that then.
Yeah. So he leaves the tent. So after a few minutes, well, maybe about half an hour or so, it's getting to the evening now. I'll move you guys over there.
Borgo was taking his chance. There's nothing wrong with it because the guy knows that he's fucked. You know what I mean?
What's that? Sorry.
The wizard knows that they're going to be doing anything to try and get out of this anyway. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's not killed you, so that's that's looking good.
positive.
Gron's with us, right? We could try setting stuff on fire again.
Jesus.
Yeah. There's more guards around, and Gron's not woken up.
Well, he's clearly not killing us. He's gonna ask us to to do something, so let's not
Yeah.
fuck it up. We got a second
Yeah.
chance.
But I did give him the idea of splitting us up though as well, which
Well,
We'll see what
okay, so metagaming wise, I'm not gonna split you up because that's just really shit for the part of the party that isn't playing the game.
Yeah, we just sit
Like-
here and do nothing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Like, it's
know how
kind
it
of awkward,
feels.
but from a storytelling perspective, I
Yep.
can't do that. Okay, so after a couple of hours, it's early evening. You guys are taken out of the tent and taken over to the command tent. So Nikoliev is sitting inside on a chair, and he says, "Oh, do take seats." So some chairs like float out of the back room of the tent,
this
seemingly
guy
of
is
their own
fucking
volition.
strong.
It's just unseen servant, man. It's like a first level spell.
I know, but he's stronger than us, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so some chairs float out of the back room and put themselves down. So do take seats.
We're just gonna comply with him. Your compliance is rewarded.
He says, now this situation is unusual but not unheard of. I have requisitioned from Luskan High Command several scrolls. He lays these scrolls out on the table. Says, "Do you know what this is?" He shows you the scrolls. Can you all make Arcana checks, please?
Oh, fuck. Oh, yes.
Are they the sending scrolls?
They are not sending scrolls.
There'd be teleportation or something, I bet you.
No, these so you none of you know what it is. So he says these are scrolls of Gias. So these scrolls are experimental, shall we say? It is highly unethical to cast one of these scrolls onto a person without their consent. So I will give you a choice. The effect of this scroll will be that you must do what I say for a year and a day. Failures to do so will result in your immediate death. Or I can just kill you now. It is your choice.
What the fuck? We didn't win, boys.
You didn't win.
I'm going to interject and say that probably isn't a good idea because the guys there will probably know we're under your control.
No, the Gias is I don't plan on sending you back on your own. The Gias is the Gias is detectable. I do not plan on sending you back on your own. Anyone trained in the arcane arts will be able to see a Gias. Any nobleman will also be able to tell. But I do not plan on sending you under the effects of the Gias. No, I have bigger plans for you.
So you
I
don't
see what you're trying to do. You're
Do you
trying
have-
to get people on the inside.
Well, no, that's the opposite of what I'm doing. In fact, I'm planning on using you as shock troops.
What does that mean? I'm
So-
not familiar with military shit.
I want you to go and kill people for me.
Oh.
You want us to go kill people for you, but you're gonna do it while we're under your. When do you want us to use these on ourselves? Straight away.
I will be using assuming I have your consent, I will be using them on you now.
Why can't we just
Are you?
do it?
I'm gonna interject again and say if you do that, you don't know the way we act and like the way we'd speak to them, and so they'd know something was up straight away.
Oh, they would know something was up. I do not plan on sending you to the keep.
Does it like wipe our brains?
No,
Are we a
not like your
distraction
plan.
then? That's what you're trying to get at?
I'm not telling you what I'm going to have you do until you say whether you will agree
Well,
or disagree.
I'm just doing it because I was just thinking, like, if you do this, we'd have to be doing something that would be effective for you, and unless you tell us, we wouldn't be able to tell you what is effective or not.
You'll see, under the effect of the gears, you will be unable to disobey my commands. So it really doesn't matter whether I tell you what you will be doing, because you will do your best to complete my commands, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
What if we just do it without magic?
Well, I don't trust you.
I don't get it.
So
What if
let me put this simply. These scrolls will make you do what I tell you to do. Without these scrolls, in effect, I do not trust you. However, I need to get your consent for this scroll, because although the Luskin Seeker Police is not known for its strong code of ethics, I do not consider myself a bad person.
Yeah, you seem pretty nice. I'm surprised, honestly. You seem like a nice guy.
This is war. All sides are righteous. Depends on which side you're on.
Kind of like on this side.
Yes, have you studied philosophy?
A bit before I got thrown out.
He says, well, yes, your statement is of course correct, but some sides are more correct than others.
I don't want to be mind controlled, then it's over anyway.
I'm gonna.
It's not so he so it's
I'm
not
gonna ask
like
him how many of these scrolls he has.
he, you don't need to know how they work, or
I
I'm
was
the
gonna-
only one here that needs to know.
I was gonna offer to use them on someone else. Great,
No,
time to keep.
It is it takes a highly trained practitioner of the arcane arts to be able to use one of these. So no, the way this works, if you go in your player's handbooks, you can look up the spell Geas if you want.
I know. I've already looked at it. It's just.
Yeah. You're not gonna be like you're not gonna have to do like it's not you're gonna have control of your characters. It's just you're gonna have to go on the missions this guy's sending you on.
Oh, so we do have control?
Yeah.
I need
What's
to
that,
look
sorry?
up the. I need to look up the nuances of the spell. Let's do that.
So basically, you can you can change sides or you can die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just wondering if it's dispellable by a professional.
Yes, it is dispellable by a professional, but if you actively try to seek out someone to dispel it, then like Nikolai is pretty smart. He'll probably include a clause in the Geas that says you can't go and try and get someone to dispel it. If someone randomly happens to dispel it, then yes, it'll be gone. But trying to get it broken will trigger the Geas.
Yeah. You might as well just kill me now. I was already a slave once. I'm not going to go back to doing it again.
Your resolve is admirable. A shame.
Hmm.
And what of you, dwarf?
If we try to kill ourselves, the spell ends, alright?
Yeah, but you'd be dead.
Does it stay out when you? That's what I'm just wondering. If we unconscious ourselves.
Unconscious is different from being dead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you die, the spell ends, but that doesn't matter because you're dead.
That's because if we make a suicidal one, that's a definite kill to us, is it?
Oh, what? Sorry.
I was just reading the wording of it. If we tried to kill ourselves, but without killing it,
If you tried to kill yourself, then
but doing it in a way that we can survive.
well, then you haven't killed yourself, have you?
If each
That's
one of us
sort of
does it one by
suicidal, then.
one, you can hang until you pass out, and then we just cut you down.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Yeah, then you're not dead, so you haven't killed yourself. So the Geas is still in it.
It's not suicidal. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you killed yourselves in normal D&D, if you killed yourselves and had yourself resurrected, then you'd no longer have the Geas. But resurrection isn't a thing in this setting.
Yeah. Fuck.
To take your time. I will give you until this time tomorrow to make your decisions.
Can I offer one last thing?
Go on.
Trial by combat.
I think you're mistaking your situation.
Not
This is
against you. Hold on,
this-
hold on.
This is not
Let
a
me-
trial.
Let me explain.
I
I
will
go
humor you,
against one of your soldiers, the best you
Yes.
can find.
of course.
I win and survive. You keep me here as a prisoner until this oil boils over, and I go free after that.
What?
That way,
What's
I wouldn't. I don't care who wins at that point.
So let me get this straight. You want me to have you fight one of my men. If you win, then I lose my best soldier, and I have to release
No.
you.
I
And
didn't
if
say to the death.
well, either way, if you win, I have to release you. If I win, what do I get?
I go under this willingly.
I think yes, I think I will take you up on that.
That was a pretty good idea, man.
All right.
Well,
This day tomorrow, you said, right?
Yes.
You'll leave me
If
to
we-
heal until then, and then I.
Shit, can we do the same thing?
No, we probably can't. I'm just going to interject. If he wins, we can leave without our weaponry, and you can usher us away from the area.
So, no, just him. This will amuse me, and I think it will amuse the men as well. The rest of
Morale's
you,
always nice.
the rest of you, your decision remains.
Fuck.
We're like, fuck.
Yes, I
Sorry,
know.
yo.
Life is not fair.
So we're going to just sit on this overnight, I guess.
Sir, would you say such is life, maybe?
Yes, such is life. Classic life.
Class.
Oh, that was a combo. And I'm still doing it in character. Like,
Fuck.
Well,
Well, we're fucked. He isn't.
I mean, he's still probably fucked. Like, he has to fight their strongest soldier.
I get my gear right and whatnot.
He gets to
you-
rage.
You'll be given the same gear as he's got.
All right, that's fine.
what, a two-handed axe?
No, they'll probably just stick us in like armor, and then we'll like grapple it out or something.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Sorry, y'all. For the record, I really want to keep this character. This was actually like my first character I ever played in a D&D game, and this is him actually like fleshed out perfectly. It's
Yeah.
like, yes.
So we're all going back to the same tent tonight, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I've got an idea.
You're gonna murder Gors in his sleep and take his place.
No, we're going to talk about this quietly so no one else can hear us.
Mhm.
Once we're in the tent at night or whatever. So
Mhm.
I'm guessing that's what we're doing. No one else was doing anything else before we left.
No.
If you have any more questions to ask me, you can so summon your guard, and he will he will relay messages.
I have got an idea, but I'll have to wait till we're in the tent at night so no
Yeah.
one can hear us. I want to do it definitely in quiet.
Okay, so he dismisses you, and you're sent back to your tent.
Yep. Okay. So I'll make sure that there's no guard around, like no guard sort of like listening in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna whisper to who's fighting.
Me.
Gauze. Ah, pity it wasn't me or fucking Joe.
Yeah, we could have got a rage back too. Oh, that would have been clutch.
Yeah.
For the record, I am sorry. I did like you guys for the short time we were together.
I'm gonna I'm gonna get Gauze to sneak back into the keep, and we're gonna take this gas spell, and I'm gonna ask him if let them know what we're doing, so they can restrain us or whatever.
I don't think you get what I just gave. I'm going to be staying in the camp as a prisoner of war.
No,
I get let go when this is over.
Wait, he was gonna let
I was
you
gonna
go
have-
like for free.
He's
Like,
gonna kill you.
If you win, he was gonna set you free.
Yeah, if he wins, then if he loses, then he has to go under the gears. If he wins, then he remains a prisoner here until
Oh.
this thing is over, and then he's released.
Basically, I just
Then-
made myself survive long term.
Okay, don't
It's
mind.
long term rather than.
I basically just made a backup character that's in prison.
Yep. We're all still chained up, or are we all separated?
You're all chained up.
Let's have the ghost of Powell save us.
So Powell, yeah, you might you've not done your character's backstory yet, have you?
Not yet.
Okay, that's good because you might have to be from Luskin, from the sounds of it.
Okay. R.I.P.
Fuck, I don't know what to do.
Does he have to be from Luskin or like?
No, not necessarily, but it depends on how what you guys do against what you guys do with this, like whether you take Nikolaev up on his offer or not. Right.
We know there was no one that was. Did we know anyone that was powerful inside the keep that could remove this sort of curse off of us on whim?
You didn't see any magic users inside the keep.
Remember the one we went for, the wizard? He's dead.
Yeah.
And besides, getting the curse removed is relatively easy in general, but you try, if
We
you
can't
start
tell anyone.
trying,
Yeah.
you can't tell anyone, otherwise it kills you.
It's a fucked up spell.
It is. It's mind rape. That's literally what it is. That's why he's being so cagey about using it.
I'm just, my character's dead anyway, so I'm gonna try something in the morning. May as well.
Okay.
I'll make a new character.
Your world is brutal, Pat.
Oh yes.
So is he gonna cast that on us one by one as we all sit there while we're all chained? I'm guessing.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna wait till the next morning. I'm gonna rest, have a good rest overnight.
Yep.
So I guess we roll a short rest. Our dices, I
Yeah,
guess.
you've
right?
had a short. You've had a short rest, yes.
So what's that? That's what are the dices for that? That's 2d12,
It's
right?
your hit dice, yes. So you can choose to roll 1 or 2 d12s.
I'm gonna roll 2d12s. May as well use them while I got them.
Amen to that.
Does that mean we have one rage back just for fun, or both? Rages?
Well, you'll get your rages back on a short rest. It makes sense.
Okay.
So it's a d12 per use, right? Not 2d12.
What?
Or is it 'cause
What's that? Sorry.
on my actual sheet it says 2/2d12? Is that like 2d12 per
Two
roll?
out of 2. Like, because once you spend a hit dice on a short rest, like you can't spend that same
Oh,
hit dice
okay.
on the next short
Yeah,
rest.
that's what I was wondering. Yeah.
And you get your hit dice back on a long rest.
So we'd probably be at 11 HP because we would have been at 1 to be conscious, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah, sweet. Fucking Gauze is fucking got a good chance.
I only have 17 HP.
Better than me.
You don't have another hit die? You should have 2. Oh, you did it twice. Is that 10 and 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 and 8.
Oh.
I rolled
I have 2 different ones.
poorly.
All right.
Yeah, you multi-class into fighter.
Okay.
Okay, so the
So we
morning
get to
rolls
watch
are...
this. We get to watch this before he uses it, right? Because he wants to decide if he wants to use it on him or not, right?
Yes, so Gauls will be fighting before your meeting with Nikolaev.
Yep. So that'd be cool.
Okay.
No,
May as well.
there's something happening. The
Cool.
world.
Um,
It's alien.
right, so I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a battle map real quick.
5-minute break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna mute up.
I'm just going straight for murder on the off chance I can fucking pull it off.
What, you gonna try and kill Makoliev?
Probably. It's the only thing I can do.
Well, you could go under the gears.
But if I go under the gears, I'm dead anyway. He said he was going to get us fucking killed.
Well, no, like, so I'll say the gears is an expensive spell. Like, he's not going to just throw you away lightly if he's put a lot of resources into getting you under the gear spell.
And it lasts for 1 year, right?
A year and a day, yes. Like, he's not just gonna throw you away. Hmm. I'm sure I had a proper different grass texture than that somewhere. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Load. It's not saved on my Roll20, it's saved on my hard drive.
When we were in that room, was there any guards inside the same room as him?
Yeah, there was a couple of guards wearing full plate armor.
Fuck. That makes it kind of difficult.
Where have I saved my textures?
If only we had a fucking sorcerer.
Yes, a magic user would have been real helpful. Like minor illusion would have been fucking invaluable because you would have been able to like make it look like the crevice wasn't there and you would be able to hide.
Or we could have fucking even got even something even here where they could have could someone that knows that's like that arcade cast that on him without him knowing?
What's that? Sorry.
Because he said it's not like you're not meant to use it on someone that isn't willing, but you can use
It's a 5th level spell.
Okay.
If anything, it'd be a heck of a DC save.
Yep. And he's so you're. But what I'll say is you're not going to get a save against it. Like narratively speaking, if you agree to go like so in terms of storytelling, this is me trying to avoid a TPK.
Yeah.
Like, I'm giving you a choice with. Like you guys have put yourselves in a bad position, and as a result of that, you're getting a choice with no good answers. Like either you're gonna have to be this guy's bitch for a year and a day, or you're dead, or it's just a TPK and you make new characters.
Well, was it Joe or Pal?
Hmm?
Who was the one that was not going to go under his control?
Me.
Yeah. Are you going to do anything?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Those two don't mind going under his control, but I was just... Yeah. I was just going to wonder if we want to risk it and just try to murder the mage in our dying breath.
I mean, in all honesty, you... yeah.
I mean, we're fucked either way.
You wouldn't know this in character, but if I do go over to the Gaius spell, Gorse is probably just going to murder us, go suicide. Because he had a hard enough backstory as it is.
I'm exhausted.
Hi,
I mean,
Ghosts.
in all technicality, if Gron stays alive, he might be able to get rid of it himself. And for the
Yeah,
rest
but
of us,
if he tries, then it kills him.
Yeah, Grunt's fucking dead. I can't wait for all of you guys to just die.
Wow.
Thanks, pal.
I'm sorry, but I die so much. On to the fourth character.
Yeah, you got Freddy on.
So do we start at level 2 this time, or are we starting back at 1?
You'd be starting at level 2.
Okay.
Do
Doesn't
you have
help
a
much.
whole like new story set up for us if we do TPK?
It'll be something I can work on.
Mm.
I am content with a TPK if a TPK happens. Like,
Same, in all honesty.
At least it won't just be me.
I mean, in all honesty, how did we screw up so bad? Is it just like a mixture of bad decisions and not knowing where things went, or was it just?
it all in my opinion, it all started going downhill when you guys picked that fight outside of the wizard's house.
Austin.
We didn't pick a fight. It fucking
Austin
happened.
just slits the guy's throat.
That, in my opinion, that's where it all started going downhill because you got into a fight and it kept escalating and it kept escalating and it kept escalating.
In my defense, we got that fine. It was Aaron who failed the deception check and then just straight up went in with a great axe to the face.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was the bit I was referring to when you guys got in a big fight.
Are we still AFK?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
He's still making something.
I'm making a small arena in a matter of hours.
It was me trying to decept someone else out of something they failed already.
What's that? Sorry.
My deceptions were failures on something else that already failed from someone else.
Yeah.
It was just a combination between us.
That's the thing, though, dude. Yeah. Deceptions, they're kind of a stackable DC. It gets harder and harder as you go along, sure, but
Yeah.
there's always a chance until someone either A, draws a sword, or B, they just call your bluff on it, and then they ask you to come quietly. And
If we came quietly, we would have still been in the same situation, really.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they would have just taken you two.
Yeah,
You and
that's
Gron.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but you guys didn't have to bum rush out of the house. That was on you.
Probably. All the bad
Whatever.
decisions. I blame it on the fact that we're all new and we don't really know each other very well. Out of character,
Well, it was
in
that-
character.
You know
That
what?
was
I'm
all
a
in
human
character,
being,
though,
and I
so-
blame everyone but myself.
Be quiet, Towel. You died just the same as us.
Yeah. Classic.
At least you don't have to. At least you don't have to have your mind taken over.
I would just take the death. Well, let's change
Well,
my
then.
nickname. Change
You would
nickname
not-
because Anders dead. What the fuck is my name? I'm getting lazy with the names. Well, I've been getting lazy with the names.
He must have had a
I
lot of those
I look
scrolls
forward.
if he didn't want to answer my question, right?
What's that? Sorry.
He must have had a lot of those same scrolls if he didn't answer my question, right? So they're fucking pretty cashed up.
He said that he'd requisitioned them from Luskan High Command.
He's basically being backed by the Luskan Empire's taxes.
Yeah, he's like the you think of him as like a KGB operative in the height of the Cold
Yeah.
War, like.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Like, look, I like how you like made me a section. Powell's dead characters.
What's that? Did I? I don't remember doing that.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one of them's Joe's. Whoever James Myers
Oh yeah,
is.
Powell's dead character. Yeah, he's. Yeah, James Myers from the Thursday group.
I better start filling my backup out, eh?
Yup.
Yep.
I'm just rather glad you're actually giving me a chance to do this.
Yeah, oh, it's interesting.
I probably won't get sneak attack. I'll probably be relying only on fighter stuff, won't I?
Well, it's a 1v1 fight, isn't it?
Yep. How does two-weapon fighting work? Do I... Can I go with like a long sword in one hand and a short sword in the other? I just stick with short swords in both hands.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I've got a battle map set up. Okay. Right. So the morning rolls around, and Gauze is taken out of the tent on his own. Though you two are left in there. So the guard says, "So I hear you've got you're having a fight."
Yeah. Probably going to be either my last or I'm actually going to get out of this stinking canyon.
Well, we all want to get out of this stinking canyon. Trust me.
Hmm.
So he says, "Right.
Hey, if I win,
Yeah.
you guys treat me fairly? I'm going to be probably a prisoner of war here.
He shrugs and says, "Well, if we didn't treat prisoners of war fairly, then, well, who would ever surrender?"
Through that.
So he leads you over to the armory. And he lets you into the and goes in with you. He says, "Right, take anything you want."
All right, what do I got?
Okay, so there's all sorts of any weapons, any non-magical weapons and armor from the player's handbook.
Seriously?
Tool lot, man. Yep, anything non-magical
All right, then.
in terms of
Great
weapons and
answers.
armor.
No, I'm not that dumb.
Just tape them to your shoulders and spin around.
Oh no, he's got knife armor. He's got knife armor. It's so pointy.
Run!
All right, well, I'm just gonna set up then. Ignore that.
Yeah, I hear you'll be fighting Little Jones.
Is he actually little, or is that just his name?
No, he's the biggest man. He's the biggest man in the company.
Fabulous.
I've got. I don't mean to be offensive or anything, but I've got a bet on him.
That's
15
fine,
gold.
man. I wouldn't be. I'm glad you do, because
No offense, but I hope you lose, or I'm out of pocket.
well, if you win, good job for you. If you lose, I'll pay for your first beer or whatever. I'll give you my first ration of beer if I get any.
Maybe
that's-
I'll hold you to that.
The birds.
Long
Name's
sword.
John.
It's on the horse.
Gauze.
Well, are you done?
No. And D6, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. Too much stuff. Hold on. Offhand. D8. Strength. Okay, I'm good now.
Okay. Right. So what have you got? Just for my reference.
Half plate and 2 long swords, a heavy crossbow, a couple of daggers. That's it.
Okay.
They
Cool.
don't have any healing potions, do they?
No, there's no healing potions in there. Only non-magical stuff. Okay, so PCs Friday night.
Oh, I'm starting to make my second character now, just in case.
Good plan.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait because it's gonna take me too long, and by the time I do it, session will be over anyway. There's only like 40 minutes left.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the time.
I'm just gonna watch what happens.
Okay.
Combat takes a while.
All right. So
This guy
so-
looks brutish.
So you're dragged into the into like this makeshift area of ground that's been leveled. There's soldiers all around, the all around in like a big circle. Let me go on. Act 3. Oh, I'm using Act 3 sound effect. Right. So there's soldiers like, in a big ring around you. They're shouting and cheering. What do they call him? Little Dave or something?
Little Jones.
Yeah, little day.
Little Jones, that's it. So they're all cheering for little Jones. He's anything but little. He's fucking huge. He's got a mace in his right hand, a big mace, and a shield in his left hand, and he's wearing full plate armor with a big helmet on. He's lapping up. He's like got his hands in the air. He's like bashing his hand on his chest like a big man he is. They shove you into the arena, Gron. They shove you into the arena. John, the guardsman, he says, "Well, good luck." As he takes your manacles off.
See what happens. I need control of my token, by the way.
Oh right, you've not got control of it. Represents character goals. There we are. So he manacles you and steps back. So you see Nikoliev step to the front of the crowd. He puts he takes his wand out and touches it to his throat, and his voice booms out really loudly. He says, "So, gentlemen, I bring you here for a interesting display. We have our strongest soldier versus one of the defenders of the keep. We shall see who is truly the stronger in this day." So he steps forward again, and he says, "Well, I don't see any reason to delay any further." He pauses for a moment. Jones from the other side of the ring, he shouts over to you, "Any last words?"
You
Prick.
go for my wings. I have the right to circumcise you.
He chuckles. And he says, "I don't think that'll be I don't think I've got anything to worry about, mate." So he says, so Nick and Nikoliev says, "Well, gentlemen, whenever you're ready." And he steps back. Okay. So he readies his mace. And he takes he starts circling you.
Oh shit.
We're good. We're ready to go.
Yep.
I shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay, we'll roll initiative then.
You wasn't rolling that 20.
Let
We'll
me
see
just
what
clear the
happens.
initiative. Okay, so your initiative is 10, is it?
Yes. I mean, you can boost it up to 17 if you want to. The dice is kind of cocked.
It came out as 10 at the bottom.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so you whip your crossbow and you take a shot at him. Roll your attack.
Boom.
Okay, so it punches through a gap between his plate and he grunts.
I was
So
waiting for the.
I'm not. There ain't no honor here.
He says, "You're damn right." So behind his back, he puts his mace on the ground, and from behind his back, he pulls two heavy crossbows. He's holding one in each hand, and he fires them both at you.
That's impossible.
What?
Like he's not trying to reload them. He's big enough that he can just hold the heavy crossbow and just fire it. He'll be firing them both.
They're considered two-handed weapons.
He's a fucking.
He can do it
he's
with
like-
light crossbows, but he can't do it with heavy.
I mean, you know,
He's
I
like
don't,
a
you
giant.
know my stance on the rules. Like if you
Yeah,
wanted to do
yeah.
that with heavy crossbows, like I'd maybe make you make a strength check. But this guy's fucking huge. Like he's fucking beefy as fuck. Like there's no
like a
there's
big
no
giant.
real reason. There's no real reason that he can't do. There's no real reason that he can't do that other than arbitrary rules.
Yeah.
All right. Can I argue that he fires them at disadvantage?
Yeah, he will be firing with disadvantage. Yeah.
They're not his normal weapons, so
Well, if he's a fighter, he gets them anyway. Fighters get
Yeah.
everything basically.
yeah. But his primary aim is weapon, like melee.
I'm just gonna stop you there. They all miss.
Yeah, I know. So the bolts clatter off your breastplate. So it's over back on you.
1, 2. Firing again.
Okay.
That
So
doesn't hit.
he interposes his shield between you and the between you and him, and the bolt just sticks in his shield.
All right, free action. I'm just throwing it outside the ring and drawing out my long swords.
Okay.
So I want the dual wielder feat. Sorry.
Yeah. So with dual wielding, you'll need to your offhand weapon needs to be either light or finesse, I think. And I am going to stick with that one because long swords are kind of unwieldy if used one-handed.
I can switch it really quick, but hold on. I'm gonna. I
Yeah,
don't think
it-
it said anything about it on.
Yeah.
it is. That's one of the rules.
It is in the attacking with your offhand weapon. It's under that. You can't attack with your offhand
Yeah.
weapon
I think
All
unless
right,
it's
it's
then
dual
I'll
wielder
just
feat.
switch offhand to a short
I
sword.
think the dual
Yeah,
wielder
that's
feat
fine.
cancels that, but you have to have the feat. I think.
Yeah, I don't have it yet.
Yeah, I think that cancels it. It lets you use anything
Yeah.
for your offhand.
So you got a short sword.
I got one long sword and one short sword. Then yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so seeing that you've edged slightly closer to him, he charges you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He barrels into you, and he takes a swing with his mace at you.
This is like Game of Thrones, like the mountain and the sand
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
The red viper. It's pretty badass. Just hopefully I don't get your head crushed.
Does 18 hit you?
Yeah. You get,
Barely.
you get your head crushed.
Okay. That's
Oof.
11 damage. So he cracks your side of the head. The crowd cheers. It's on you again.
That one looked like it hurt.
Nice.
All right, stabbing him there, and then second wins.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Okay, so you hit him with your long sword, and that dealt 7 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so cool.
Does he? How bad does he look?
He's injured, like, but he doesn't seem to have lost it. He doesn't seem to be moving any slower.
It's like a 75% still.
Like he's pretty, like he's a big guy. Like now that he's close to you, like he's probably like maybe 6.5 feet tall. And he's fucking built.
Oh, I'm bigger than him.
He's about the same size as you.
He's about the same size as me. I'm a pretty
Yeah.
tall dude.
You're pretty tall, but he's maybe like 3 times the width of you.
Yeah, he's steroided up.
Oh, oh man, you made it. Well, it was a TPK, pretty much.
Well, you guys suck. I'm alive still. I'm still on the table.
No, you're not.
You're not in much of it, but you're in pretty much the same situation as he.
Shit.
Okay, so Gron and the strongest member of their camp are currently having a duel. We'll once we finish the duel, we'll fill you in on what's happened, but it's some pretty serious shit.
Oh.
For the record, it's Gores, not Gron.
Oh, Gauze, yeah, Gauze. It's all Gauze. It's all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's looking pretty beefed. So anything else? You use a second when you've attacked.
Yeah, I want to move, but then again, I don't.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna try and like circle around him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll say that happens. Like you guys are circling each other. So he takes he takes another swing at you. $19.
Come on!
Fucking shit, fuck.
Why are your rolls so good now?
I don't know, man. That's 7 points of damage.
Chill up.
Can we be watching this
Okay.
the whole time, or are we watching?
Yeah, your token's at the bottom right.
Oh, I can see. Oh, yo, Gron should bless him.
Gron was still unconscious.
Oh,
Okay, so he bashes you around the he bashes you in the he bashes you in the chest. You felt like you felt a crunch, like you think 1 or 2 of your ribs might be broken.
We really should have taken down the fucking wizard.
yeah.
Okay, back to Gauze.
Not dying here. Not now.
Okay, so you swing him with his longsword, with your longsword, but he smashes just smashes you with his shield.
Not ever.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. So you swing at him. With his shield out of the way. You lunge him with your short sword, and you manage to get it, jam it into the like the gap in his armor, in his armpit. He shouts in pain. There's like blood like going down the side of his armor.
Is it done yet?
He says, "Not even close." You're still chained up. There's a couple of guards by you.
yeah, we can't,
so
we can't
he-
sneak away.
He circles around you and takes another swing. Okay,
I'll go
so
for this.
yeah, you're able to knock it out the way with your longsword. Back to you.
Doesn't
Okay.
hit.
So as you go to swing at him, he steps around your strike and uses the riposte battle master maneuver and tries to jam his mace into your face.
Fabulous.
It's 19.
Go for it.
4. And 1d8 for his maneuver dice. So that's 13 points of damage.
Congratulations, you just murdered me.
So
you got
you-
disqualified.
Yeah, so he clouts you around the side of the head. As he steps around your blow, clouts you around the side of the head. There's a flash. You see a flash in front of your eyes, and you just fall to the ground.
Right before like it like completely knocks me out, I you just see like this crap-eating grin on my face, and I'm just like, thanks. And I'm dead.
He only knocked you out. you'll have to. So he knocked you out, so you're unconscious. You're not actually dead.
Oh.
So the two of you see some medics rush over to him and try and patch him up as best they can. Okay, so right. So now that the action bit is over, do you guys want to explain to Greg what happened?
We got fucked. We almost made it. We thought we were making it, but we didn't make
Literally, we sold our minds to the wizard. He's gonna make us into slaves, more or less, or like unwilling soldiers. If we don't follow his commands, we die. And that was my way of trying to get myself out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, they originally won the fight. They got some clutch nat 20s and basically decapitated Language Roaster in 2 rounds of combat. Yeah, they critted her. Yeah, they just critted her twice in a row. Which was it was cool. Austin Gauls used her head and used her breath weapon, which was pretty metal. But they hid in this like this side tunnel in the cave. But they got saw going into it, so the soldiers are all searching the cave for this side tunnel. They try and break out, but they got into a fight and they got outnumbered pretty quickly and surrounded. There was a fight. Powell's character was killed outright in the fight, and the others were knocked out. So they got taken to the camp, and they were going to be executed. But another clutch nat 20 from Borgo convinced Nikoliev, the wizard who you encountered last session, to give you guys another chance. Now, the chance that he gave you was that he gave you an option. Either he can execute you as he planned, or you can willingly go under the Geas spell, and you have to work for him for a year and a day. If you betray him, you instantly die due to the spell.
Tough situation, boys.
Yeah. So you've been offered the same thing. You lost consciousness. What I did was I switched you and Borgo around. Borgo was in your position, alive, and you were knocked out.
Okay.
Under the table. So they found your body. And they were they put you with the rest of them. So you've been offered the same offer. So you guys have got about half an hour before they drag you into the command tent, for you guys to make your final decisions.
Did they give us bed sheets?
Yeah, there's like bed sheets in the tent.
How is the tent set up?
It's not strong enough for you to be able to hang yourself if that's your plan. Like if you're intent on killing yourself, then we don't need to. We don't need to worry about it. Like we don't need to worry about your character at this point.
Yeah, that's just what he's gonna do.
Boys, I can light this shit on fire.
Go out with a blaze of glory.
So you're being very. If you try, you can try and set this shit on fire, but you'll be killed just as shortly that way.
I'm just gonna let them do that and just see how this plays out. But I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna purposely not die just to see how it plays out for me.
Never been a slave before, have you?
Oh, I'm not gonna become a slave. I'm just gonna see how it plays out with the interaction.
That's what he's gonna do to you. He's just gonna take over your mind, and you'll just be a slave.
But his
Doing
plans
what he
might
says when he says.
His plans might be ruined if there's any one of us.
I mean, we were kind of doing that in the first place. We were doing what that guy said.
One moment, guys.
How dare you, Pat?
Trying to figure out what's better, defense or dueling for a paladin.
What's up? It's up to you. They're both good.
I know they're both good. Yeah.
I think I might make a caster for the next one.
If only you hadn't rolled those 14s, man. Why'd you have to roll so high?
I don't know, man. The dice roll where the dice land where they may.
The dice have been funny today, eh?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
That's the usual flip a coin matter. We get really good stuff, and then Pat gets really good stuff. We get really good stuff, and then Pat gets really good stuff. Simple as that.
Yeah. Like last time, we like came in, we just fucked those guys up with plate, and then we walk into the next fight, and it's like Rick Borgo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys, you guys, like in terms of game mechanics, you guys spent a lot of resources in that first fight in that first room.
Yeah.
So in every subsequent fight, you just had less and less resources.
We didn't really have a choice in the matter, did we?
No. It was like it was like going in the going in the cave was like it wasn't like so it was a reasonable decision from you guys' point of view, but it wasn't going to be easy.
Mm-mm.
Like if you guys had taken Language Rosa alive, by the way, then this would have played out so much differently.
Honestly, fucking
Wait, yeah. Why
classic
did you? Who
Borgo.
decapitated her? What the hell?
It was a-
The initial idea was to kidnap the bitch,
Pat-
not kill her.
He gives him the option to. He's like, look,
Oh
like, you
my
kill her or
God.
you don't, or like. and it's
Yeah,
just-
Oh
but
my god!
but
No,
If I was here, I would have smacked you so hard. Oh man!
Keywords.
So
If you were here.
essentially, what he's saying is your fault that it's a party wipe.
Not only is it your fault that we got captured,
Oh,
but it's your
man.
fault that we died during the capture.
Sweet Jesus! Oh,
For the record, I'm just happy that I got to use a stinking dragon's head to launch
that
lightning.
was
Yeah, man.
cool.
That was
But
Metal's
imagine
part, man.
like sticking a finger up her butt and then making her spit out fire because you have her captured instead of using the head. You know, cause her.
Maybe
I was here in spirit. I was hoping like you guys would.
well,
Like,
now you're dead in spirit.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, like yeah.
All
So
right, then what's
So basically, the decision you guys have got to make, like in and out of character, is there's two ways we can go from here. Either we can do a full party wipe, or you guys can go and we can do a partial party wipe, and anyone who doesn't want to go and work for the Luskans now can not go and work, can make a new character and go and work for the Luskans. Or some of you do go and work for the Luskans, and those characters become NPCs, and we do the full party wipe anyway, and you guys continue working for the Alliance as a different party.
That's pretty wild. Do you have like this fully planned out as if like what happens at what point? That's pretty
Kind
great.
of. Like I've got the rough framework of what happens when. I just need to insert. It's just about inserting the party into
Are
it.
we
at
the
that point.
first party to have to be Luskans? Maybe. be
Yes,
Luskans?
actually.
Oh, good.
Yes, it'll be interesting if you go with it.
all right? Are we moved to the tent now, or
Well, you guys can tell me when you want to move. You have as
Ready to
much
go
time as
whenever.
you want to discuss what you're going to be doing. Okay, so are you guys all happy to be moved to the tent?
Sure.
Okay, then you are moved to the tent. Okay, so Nikoliev greets you again and says, "Ah, gentlemen,
Oh, you
take
think?
seats again. Would you like any refreshments? So some like cups of tea like float out of the back of the tent of their own accord again, float towards you.
He's so suave. He's like, oh.
Am I conscious now?
Yeah, you're conscious. You're there as well.
Ron would have wake up, yeah. Gron keeps taking arrows for the country.
yeah, that was our problem, Kron. I took like 6 arrows in there. Where were you?
Oh shit! I know, boys. That's my job, and I'll get hit and I'll die, but I'll come back. Oh god, I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm that guy that takes those. I'm sorry. I let you guys down.
So, well,
All right.
Gors, I think we'll be doing you first as part on our agreement.
I you in private.
What's that? Sorry.
Can I talk to you in private?
He shrugs and says, "I don't see why not. You'll pardon me if my guards are with me."
That's fine.
Okay, so he takes you into the back room of the tent. There's a big circular table in there. It's got like maps of the area on it. There's some display stands. You notice Language Rosa's sword is on like a sword stand on one end of the room, and there's just general military paraphernalia around. It's like a war room basically.
Is there any guards in the front room as they've done that?
Yeah, there are.
Okay, dang. I was gonna
So,
say.
That one time he screws up and you guys are gone.
Yeah. So he sits you down on the opposite side of the table and says, "So, what would you like to talk about?"
I'm gonna honor our agreement.
Yes.
However, can I know what we are going to be doing beforehand?
I don't see why not. It makes little difference. So the reason I'm still here, I have achieved half of my objective. I have captured the archaeologist. I need his notes, however, and I have reason to believe that his notes are being kept in the keep. So this means I need to either infiltrate or take the keep. So I have a supply of gunpowder. I intend to go down the secret tunnel and blast it open. When I do so, I will need a group of people to lead the charge, as it were. You will be leading a group of elite soldiers through the tunnel at the height of the siege. So I will launch a distraction. I will be besieging the walls, and I will launch an assault on the walls. It will, of course, not succeed. Assaults on keep walls very rarely do, but it is a distraction for when you and your companions go through the tunnel and attack from within.
It's a flanking plan.
Yes, in effect. Get in, get the notes, get out, and if you can, kill the defenders, or lower the drawbridge, as it were, if you can. But that is secondary.
All right. I
Are you ready?
assume, given this situation, you're not going to ask us to just murder civilians of this town, are you?
No, it is we are not at we are no, that would be inelegant. Needless death should be kept to a minimum.
Funny that.
Understandable. All right.
That's what we've been doing.
Ugh.
Out of character.
Yes, if a person is a military threat, then kill them, of course. But if they are unarmed, then do not. I see no need.
Fair enough. One last thing. and
Yes.
then we'll get this scroll thing started. I was wondering if I could have that, and I'm going to point to the sword.
He crosses his arms and thinks for a moment. He says, "Perhaps, if you've performed with outstanding service, then perhaps you will be rewarded. Perhaps."
What does it do?
You can give it to me after the gas if it makes you feel more comfortable.
Oh, of course. I will give it to you if you serve me well.
What does
I
it
think.
do? What's special about it?
You're not there.
Oh,
Gorge is trying to get it for a different reason.
So
Anyway.
as I said, are you ready?
No, never will be, but do it anyway.
Well, you know what they say. That's
No, I
life.
don't.
such is life.
Okay, so he unrolls the scroll. He says, "If you will look into my eyes, please."
Mm,
So he reads the scroll. His eyes glow with like a blue light, and you feel like his mind forcefully invade yours, and he's rewriting things on a fundamental level. Um, adding, adding blocks and structures to your mind that weren't there before. Once he's after maybe a minute or so, he withdraws, and you don't feel any different from before. He says, he says, well, now that piece of unpleasantness is out of the way, he clicks his fingers and he says, guard, unbind this man, if you will. So one of the guards comes over, unlocks your manacles, and unlocks the manacles on your hands and legs, and says, "Well, you're free to go about the camp. Await my orders when I've wait outside, please. Outside the tent, please. I will see to your companions, and then I will give you your standing orders."
Can you point me in the direction of Tiny Jones?
little Jones, yes. Yes, he will be in the camp somewhere. I don't know. I don't keep track of the men individually.
Also, will we be getting rations at all? Can I go
Oh,
and
of
get
course.
mine now?
Yes, you can go and get your rations. Oh, just to be clear, you are not working for me as a mercenary. You understand? You are an employee of the Luskan Secret Police now.
Understandable.
Yes. Well, about your business, but be back here in half an hour or so.
All right, I go off on my own. I don't say anything. I don't even look at the guys as I go through.
Okay, you will notice that his chains have been unlocked though, and he's not restrained anymore.
Just walk out the tent.
Okay, so after about a minute or so, Nikoliev comes out and sits down in the front the front half of the tent again. Says, "Well, would anyone else like to take me up on my offer?" I would hate to have to kill you.
Wait, so I'm confused. Wait, if we're all doing this and we're just continuing as Luskans,
Yes.
Yeah,
and if we don't do it, then
it's
we,
dead.
we make new characters as Luskans.
Well, it's up to you guys. Like whether you want to continue as Luskans or continue as you are. Like you don't bear that in. Don't think about that when you're doing this, because you should be making your decision as your character. Like if your character is in this situation, what do they do? Once we've decided on the outcome where all the characters are going, then we'll decide which. Then we'll decide where our focus as a party and as a collective storytelling will go. Like we'll decide afterwards. But decide what you're doing right now, as what your character would do. Don't worry about any like outside of the game stuff.
What would my character do? I feel like I'm always just like a hired bodyguard dude. I feel like I'd probably do it. Just do what people tell me anyways. As long as I usually get paid, but I guess in this case, I'm paid with life.
He'll so he says, Kanan, come with me, please. So he takes you into the back room again and says, "So, do you have any questions for me?"
Yeah, what's that sword?
Ah, yes. Gladio ad auroram. Do you know what it means?
No.
It's the sword of the dawn. It's an artifact from the old empire I found in my travels. It is an interesting artifact. He walks over and picks it up. So he puts his thumb on the smooth surface around the ruby that's set into the guard, and he slides it upwards, and the blade of the sword starts glowing with this pure white light. And as he slides his finger up, the light gets brighter and brighter until it becomes unbearably bright. And then he slides it back down and says, "It is an interesting weapon."
Huh. Well, That's interesting.
He walks over and puts it back on its shelf and sits down.
Well, I guess I got no questions. You seem like a good guy.
He chuckles. Well, no, it is not many men of the Alliance that would say that about the secret police.
uh, uh, I'm a bodyguard. I don't care who. I don't care who you are. I don't judge character.
He says, I think that is a good trait from a healthy mind. I think. No, are you ready?
You sure I can't just work for you without mind control?
You see, no, I don't think so. I don't. I simply don't trust you. You have already betrayed your previous employer. I need assurance that you won't betray me.
Alright, whatever. Fair enough.
Okay, so he does the same thing to you as he did to Gauze. He nods to his guards and he unshackles you. Says, "Well, you're free to go. Be back here in half an hour or so."
Word. Peace.
Okay. Cool. So he sends you he sends you out of the tent. He comes out and says, "Well, Gron, Borgo."
I'll let Gron go first.
Pussy. All right. Then guess I'll follow him.
Okay, so he sits you down and says, well, Gron, I don't think we've been formally introduced yet.
I don't believe so either.
My name is Inspector Sergei Nikoliev.
Well, Inspector Sir something. I'm
Sergei
Gron.
Nikoliev.
Okay, Nikoliev, if you don't mind me calling you that.
Yes, everybody does. Will you be willing? So, are you aware of the agreement that we have come to?
I've been informed.
Yes. So, will you be taking the gears, or will you not?
This will not help me attain my goal, though, joining you. And that
Yes,
is
but
to
it
be
will help
enlightened.
you be not dead. A dead man achieves no goals.
A man under control achieves no goals either.
No, it is your choice. I will not pressure you either way.
Let me go.
They make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh shit!
Double
I
that.
didn't even have my freaking character sheet open. Hold up. Disadvantage. Shit.
I like your spirit. No. No, that will not be happening.
How long will we be under your control?
Well, the gears will last for a year and a day. So a minimum of that.
Okay. What of the contract that we had with previous employer? He owes us money. Can we go get that and then come back to you under your control?
No. But you will be rewarded under in my service. I will not be not paying you.
Very well. Do what you must.
Okay, so he does the same thing to you as he did to the others. He says, "You may go. Send in Borgo if you will."
Very well.
He unbinds your wrists and feet.
I'll walk out holding my wrist and everything, looking at Borgo. Be like, "Hey, you decapitating idiot! He wants to talk to you now."
Like,
Okay, so you say are you just going in, Borgo?
yeah, Borgo's just gonna like trump in. Yep.
Okay, so Borgo, take a seat.
Okay. As I'm sitting down, is this guy close to me or not?
He's maybe 10 feet away from you. He's on the other side of the table.
Okay, so he's sitting at the other side of the table, sort of thing.
Yeah. He says,
Borgo's going to be like, so what do I need to do?
"Well, you'll need to simply agree to the procedure."
And just sit here while you do all your mind juju.
Yes. So do you have any questions for me, Borgo?
Hmm. I'm just going to have a quick glance side by side and see how far the guards are away from me.
Okay, so they're flanking you reasonably close. There's one on your left, one on your right. Like they could put their hand on the shoulder on your shoulder if they wanted to.
Okay. So I really can't make any move.
You
At all.
you think if you like leapt over the table, if you were quick, you might be able to get on top of him. Maybe.
I'm just going to go for it. He's going to take the chance. But he's going to rage first, sort of thing. Get it
Okay.
going. And what I guess, the dexterity, or do you want me to do something else?
Right. So what exactly can you describe what exactly you're trying to do?
I'm just trying to jump over there and smash his head really hard. So I could either leave him damaged or fucking like just unable to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right, I'd like a
I just
dexterity,
want to try and hurt him.
a dexterity check, please.
Where is it? Laggy. Whoa, there we go.
Okay. So as you go to leap over the table, he seems to have you seem to have telegraphed it to him somehow. His guards don't react quick enough. Like you start leaping over the table, but Nikoliev raises his hand, draws his wand really quickly and points it at you and shouts something. Can you make a? Hang on, I just need to look up the. I think it's
The magic missile.
I think it's a wisdom save. Let me just check. Hold. H.
Old person.
Make
I
a
think
wisdom save, please. Okay. So you feel your limbs start to seize up, but you shake it off pretty quickly. So you're next to Nikoliev. Roll your attack.
Okay, what do you want me to roll? Just strength, I guess?
It's just an attack, unarmed attack.
Okay,
yeah,
so
okay.
strength check for the roll, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a strength.
Oh,
Okay.
That's, like
That's for the roll.
What's going on? Okay, it's a hit. Roll your damage.
And what is it? Roll.
Is that gonna be a
Was
crit?
Well,
Yeah, that's a crit, yeah.
1d4, or is it? Is one? What is the?
It's
What's
just
the
one.
unarmed?
It's just 1 plus your strength modifier.
1 plus whatever my strength modifier is. So it's 3. So that 1 plus
Eight.
3, so
Four
that's
damage.
4. Yeah, so
So
4,
eight,
so
actually.
8. Yeah, so
Okay.
I'll just say
So you slam you Captain Kirk double fist punch his face. You smash him in
Just trying to
you
cause
smash him in the
damage.
nose. You feel his nose break as he topples over backwards, and he says, "Guards, assist me!" As the guards draw their swords, and they
had to make it fun.
Okay, so he starts like trying to crawl away from you on his back, and the guards both swing at you. You're chained up, and you're chained up, and they're flanking you. So they'll have
so
jumping attacks.
advantage. Yeah, but they got to beat 14 still.
Yeah. So the first one swings 16, and the second one attacks 23. So that's
They
2
definitely
hits.
both hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's see what they roll. See if I can get another hit in.
That's 14 points of damage.
14 and then half that.
So that's 7.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
Okay, so Nikoliev crawls away, and he crawls backwards a little. He raises his wand and points it at your face, and starts incanting magic missile. So that's a further 10 points of damage, and that's
Okay.
not half. That's just a flat 10 damage. 'Cause it's force damage.
Yeah. Okay, that just knocks me unconscious.
Okay, so you see the last thing you see is a bright flash from the end of his wand. As he is a hot force just slaps you in the face, and you get blasted backwards. And you feel the table go underneath you, and then you lose consciousness.
He broke his nose. Oh.
Yeah. The rest of you hear someone cursing, and hear a second blast. Borgo is dead.
Oh shit!
Rest in peace.
Where's Gron with the flute?
Oh, where is it? Oh fuck! This is for.
It's too late now. You killed
I was
it.
gonna say
No, I have to because this is for Kyle too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a juicy. For shits and giggles, I'm just gonna check something.
Fair enough, guys.
I was hoping I'd roll another nat 20.
Yeah. No, he double tapped you.
But the fucking final bullet in the head on the dead corpse.
Right. Okay. So I think we'll leave the session there.